We're here. We're here. Hey guys, what's up? Happy Sunday. It is October 12th. We are kind of midway through October, and that feels crazy considering it was just September like a blink ago. So,
Right.
hello, friends. Happy Sunday. I hope everybody's had a good week. How are you? That is the main question
Right.
tonight. We are doing a friend chat, mental health check. How is everybody?
Let's
How
check
are
in with y'all.
Yes, we are checking in with you. And just so you know, if you're checking in with us, um, we are doing well. It was another great week. We found some really fun stuff that we're excited about tonight. And live shopping was super fun on Wednesday night. So thank you to those of you that came and attended and purchased. We had a really good time with y'all. That was fun.
Absolutely.
Welcome in. How is everybody? Yes, I'm going to scroll down so I can actually see how everybody is. What
Yes.
are the XP points? I know it has to do with calming, but why? Oh gosh. Yeah, um I don't know, honestly. It's something about top commenter, top liker, top emoji or something.
I think
I
it has more to do with people that are like influencers and people that do battles and weird stuff like that. But we
Yes.
just sell into so.
Yes, it's
We
all
got
that
it.
influencer garbledy-gook. It really doesn't apply to us. We don't care. We don't look at it.
Want this.
It means basically zip.
Yeah.
So at least in my world, it does. I don't know. It might be a big thing somewhere else, but
But if you guys want to compete for top engagement, by all means do it. We would so because it honestly does help with the metamorphosis that is YouTube. So
he's not wrong. It would help in the algorithm. So, yeah, if you want to compete for whoever, what do you get a little crown or something? I don't even know. I don't know. It's super silly though, and I
yeah.
don't care about it whatsoever. So,
Right.
but if you guys want to do it, cool. Welcome, 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 welcome. So it's Sunday night. Holy cow. We had a great time picking up in Denver for a couple days and found some great stuff. Yeah, such a little treasure trove up there we have.
Yeah.
So, hello, hello, hello. Welcome, friends. It is so nice to see everybody here. Like I said, this is Mental Health Check Week. How is everyone? That's the question. Seriously, tell me in the chat. How are you?
Yeah.
And I mean it. I want to know, like, how is everybody? Are you guys doing
Right.
okay? Is everything crazy? How's work? How's your fam? How is everyone? So thank you, Lisa. I am going to scroll down and say hi to everybody while we're chatting. Make sure that you are in all messages and live chat if you think you want to bid on something tonight. Good reminder, Lisa. Thank you. Lisa with the wrench is our official bid ender, so she will be the words typing in the bid in for our auctions tonight. I think all of mine are auctions. I might have a quick claim or two. But yeah, I think mainly we've got auctions tonight. So thank you, Lisa, for your help. Much appreciated. Remember, we don't do JIC, what's known as just in case on this channel. So don't worry about it. Whole dollar increment bids. And all sales are final in as is condition. And we appreciate you guys supporting us. Thank you. So if you're new or you're just tuning in, welcome, welcome. I'm Sarah. This is my hubby, David. We are Junk Drunk Mantiques and the Traveling Button.
Yes.
Pretty much convening under my YouTube channel, but we're the same business. It's the same LLC, just two fun business names. So welcome, you guys. If you think you want to buy something, please email us at ttbsarahc@gmail.com. That's the same email address for both David and I. If you're new, we are a married couple in the same house who sling vintage twice a week here on YouTube, Wednesday nights at 8 p.m. Eastern and Sunday nights at 8 p.m. Eastern as well. So thank you for joining us. Please subscribe if you're new and throw a thumbs up on the broadcast. We're always trying to get to 100 thumbs up every evening that we're live. So thank you so much for all the love in advance. Throw those thumbs up. If you like merch, like silly vintage designs and so on, check out our merch shop. Link is in the description of the video, as well as our eBay shop. I listed new things every single day this week, some of which you've seen on sales, a lot of which you haven't. So definitely check it out after the sale if you get a chance. Head over to the eBay shop and see all the new stuff. There is some great vintage Halloween over there, as well as new finds listed every week. So thank you. Thank you. Yes, hit that thumbs up. Great reminder, Lisa. Thank you so much. Hi, Trina. How are you? I'm not in Utah tonight. I'm in Kirkland, Ohio. Trina, that's awesome. Have fun. Love to you and Wayne. He is with you. Hello, hello. Hi, V. How's it going? Great to see you here in the chat, as well as our mod, Holly Parker, with the wrench. Holly is your right-hand girl, as well as a vintage wildflower. Thank you, girls, for backing up the chat. If you need a link or you have a question about something, please ask one of our mods. They are here to help you. Anybody with a wrench can do the jam. All right, Sue, how are you? Great to see you. Thanks for being here. Hello, Amy, I love you. Thank you. Thank you. Anne says, hi, happy Sunday, self-care evening. Oh, I feel that so much. Showered, jammies, face mask, live sale. And that's my kind of self-care. I love that.
Right. And neither of us are wearing pants. So it's great.
I have pants on. What are you talking about? Oh my God. Ignore him. I'm sorry.
I thought we were doing self-care.
Honey, it's not that kind of party. Okay. So
I'm never weird, so I'm just joking.
David's in trouble. Oh my God. We're off to a good start. Well, that sounds great. And Holly Parker got me started on the face mask thing, and I like them. They're good. I never have been very good at self-care or big into it. Maybe when I was a little younger and I wore like name brand makeup and whatever, but at this point, whatever. If I get a shower, I'm happy. Right. I know. Hello, friends. Welcome in. Hi, Zona. How are you? Good to see you tonight. And there is Bree. Hi, Bree. How are you, Carly? Hope you've had a good week too. Thank you for being here. Hi, Karen Chase. I love you. Karen had a chicken tragedy this week. I'll let her tell you about it. It was sad. Oh, this shirt. I know. This is the one that I got when you guys were here. I love it. It says destroy everything. It's so silly. And it's this like sweet little fluffy kitschy dog. It just made me happy. Hello, you guys. Hi, Brad. Hi, Robin Carter. How are y'all? Bust a Move Simone. Welcome. All right, scrolling down. If I missed anyone, it's certainly not on purpose. There is our Vuvu. Hi, sweetie. How are you? Hope you have had a good week. Love to you and Miff. Hello, hello. Scrolling down, there's Prairie Stone. Hi, Prairie Stone. How are you? Thanks for being here. Hi, Shannon Farrar. Glad to see you in the house tonight. And our buddy Brian. Howdy do. Howdy do. All right. If I have missed you again, not on purpose, Liza, what's going on? Bernadette arrived and she is great. I got her from my Aunt Bernie. Oh, that's great. I am so thrilled, Liza. I hope she loves her. She's so cute. That is so fun. Yes, good reminder. Throw those thumbs up as you're getting in tonight. Thank you for the love. Helen Melker, what's kicking, girl? Hello, hello. Helen got jokes. And here is Red Spotty Mushroom. What's going on, Red Spotty? How are you, Amy? Kelly Abbott. All of my fave regulars. Gail Gaddy. What's going on to Gail and Steve? Hope you guys are hanging in there. How is everybody? Seriously, we want to know. How are you? Like, put it in the chat. How you doing? All right, Grandma 11 plus 1. Happy to have you in the house with us. Jeff, how are you? Of you. I hope you're well. Hi, Dennis. How's it going? Hello, Wordsmith. I know we had a fun little night out on Wednesday, didn't we? Susan and Tim are here. Hi, girl. Nice to see you in the house, Susan Jackson. And Susan Lee as well. All my favorite Susans. Hello, girls. Great to see you. There's Kathy Plunkett, too. Hi, Kathy. All right. I think I finally got to the bottom. She said I'm about 5'6". Oh, my gosh. Well, I'm right there. I'm 5'4.5", but I claim 5'5". So, shh. Hello. Somebody that we have known for a while online. We met in person recently, and they were like, "I can't believe David's so tall." And I'm like, "Yeah, he's kind of tall. I'm kind of short." And
We're perfect. You're the perfect size. I love it.
oh, thanks, honey. Good answer, by the way. Too.
Yeah,
Thank you.
I'm
Hi,
50. I'm
guys.
not stupid.
Um, So welcome in. Thank you for giving the thumbs up. Hi, Alex. Welcome.
Hey, Alex.
Welcome. So tonight we have, I think, 15 rounds each. Some of it, of course, is choice. If you bid on something that is a choice item, please stick around so you can let us know if you want it or pass if you are next in line. Even if you are way back in line, you never know, it might get to you. So that is a reminder. And I think, gosh, that's pretty much it. We had a fun week picking. I will say prices, I feel like, are starting to come down in some of the thrift stores, but then others still are kind of messing with prices. But I will say the vintage holiday stuff that I'm seeing come out so far this year, and Christmas is like on the gear up. They're putting it on the end caps first, and then they'll give you a whole aisle. So we've got Christmas end caps coming out, and everything on those have been priced pretty reasonably,
Yeah.
which is good.
I think what they're seeing is they're seeing that like they've overpriced now to where people are leaving stuff, and the longer things stay on the shelf, the more chances they break. So hopefully they'll bring those prices down, knowing also all the communities need a little break somewhere. So
Yeah. Yeah. So, hopefully we're encouraged at least by the prices we're seeing at the thrift store.
sure,
And lower prices for us means lower prices for you.
exactly.
So, hello, hello. Thank you guys again. I see a couple other people getting here. Hello, hello. Yes. It is the middle of October and we have Christmas upon us. It is time for Christmas shopping. If you are doing Christmas shopping this year or holiday shopping for any of the holidays, I would ask that you support small business this year, not necessarily even mine, but just do something this year to support small business because I know a lot of people, I see a lot of people that are folding up, closing down,
Mhm.
liquidating stock. And I would just ask you all if you are doing any gifts, anything like that, support a small business, whether it's locally in your community, here on YouTube, wherever. It's really important. So that's my happy girl PSA for the week.
Oh, I
All
love
right. So, guys, if you would again throw those thumbs up on the broadcast, we're going to get started with this sale. If you're new and don't know how this works, we're going to show you an item, give you a price. We're going to put the price up here on the screen, and then you can bid on that in whole dollar increments in the chat. So please make sure to subscribe if you would, and welcome in if you're new. And if you're just lurking, howdy. Hello, hello. Oh, thanks, Dennis. Yeah, all of you guys. Thank you so
Yeah,
much.
thank you. And just a quick hi, Kauai.
Hi,
Just
Chloe.
quick shipping update. We're shipping a whole bunch of stuff tomorrow morning. So if you have seen a package take a couple more days than usual, it's just because of my arm. It's getting better, so we're going to be back on track. But just wanted to give you that update. Packages are going out tomorrow. So
Hi, Tina. There's Lisa's sis. How you doing, sweetie? Yes, please do remember to anything that you purchase tonight will combine with anything you might have gotten live thrifting with us Wednesday, and it'll be one invoice all together. And thank you for the patience with the shipping delay because David had dry needling on his elbow for physical therapy this week.
it's fun.
And how was that? You want to tell him how fun that was?
Yeah, you're actually right, Gene. So yeah, mail's not going to go out tomorrow, but it'll all get packaged up and taken care of. So it'll go out then Tuesday morning. Thank you for that. Yep, correct. Yeah, so they just put in a little microfiber, like almost like glass. They tap it in. I didn't look, I didn't watch, but they tap it in, and then once they get it in the muscle, they just dig around and just keep on needling it until the muscles relax and your fingers kind of jump and everything. So they did like 4 different areas around my elbow. So a little swollen, a little hot elbow. So
Yeah. And
yeah.
a little sore. Yeah, for sure. Wordsmith, gosh, I don't know that I have either. It's been a really long time
Wow.
since I went to the mall. We have a mall here not too far from the house, but I don't think I've been there in 8 years, maybe
At
something like.
least. Not
Yeah,
since we had someone living in our house, yeah.
yeah, that's true. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
What?
Hello. Oh my gosh. Yeah, and the reason he had the dry needling, somebody asked me, "Well, what's wrong?" It's bursitis.
Oh,
So,
no, it's actually tendonitis. Tendonitis. I have the bursitis in my foot.
oh, the bursitis is your foot, tendonitis in the arm. My bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
So that
falling apart.
I know. I'm like, happy 50. Yay.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
hi, Phil. Good to see you, sweetie. Got doctor's appointments. Well, we're just glad to have you here.
good to see
So,
you.
oh, Dennis, I know we're all having our achies and pains, big fun. So, yeah, shipping
Oh,
elbow. I agree. That's what we're going to call it.
yeah.
So, anyway, thank you guys for the love and patience.
Yes.
And yeah, it's time to get going. Let's do
Yeah,
this. Put David on the screen.
that's
Woo, woo. And I have a lot of mid-century and kitsch tonight. I have one really fabulous antique item. And yeah, it's just a fun mix. So chill out and we are ready to roll. Babe, I will put in starting bid for you.
and thank you. I'm going to start at 28. And thank you guys for being here. I'm going to start with an item that didn't get previewed. I got it a little late to the party, but I had to bring it as soon as I could because I know people that collect them that really are looking for different sizes. I just want to note there is a structural, just little crack. It doesn't pop off or anything, but you can see just like a hairline crack there. Yeah, it looks like the top got injured a little bit. So I'm starting him a little bit lower at 28. This is an 8-inch, 8-inch guy. So he's a little bit bigger. Yes, he is orange. I'm trying to adjust the light a little bit different to get him a little bit more like that. Orange with the reds. So you've got orange and then red and then greens. And on this one, I'm going to leave this on here. You can easily take that off. But the original owner put their little sticker on there, Gloria Foster. And then we've got our sticker, original sticker from Sweden. There we go.
Nice.
And
Yes.
so, yeah, he's a nice large one. The smaller ones you see more often, like the 5 and 6 inch. But yeah, anytime you find the smaller or the even larger ones are great. So just $28 for him. And they usually, this size usually go up into about, 35 to 60,
Mhm.
anywhere, depending on who's looking. So, nice dollar horse for your traditional Swedish Christmas, but also nice to put with all of your other Christmas. Just bring in a little bit of Swedish tradition.
He's
Uh,
cute.
yeah, he's cool. He's
Like
got
him.
a nice face, just a little damage right up here, and then of course a brush tail, and then we've got the original sticker here. It's a welcoming traditional horse that was carved and painted in different colors, mean different things. And I'm not good at remembering all that stuff, but I know it's a welcoming type of piece with all of that art, and it's traditionally started Christmas time.
Yeah. It's folk art,
Folk
basically.
art.
It's a folk art piece. And they are popular, especially if you go and you travel in Europe. It's a Swedish thing. It's a Swedish
Yep.
tradition. So
Yep.
yep, good luck
Yeah.
and welcoming and all that good stuff.
Yeah, and anytime you can put wood in your Christmas display, wood is very hot right now for Christmas, all the carved and hand painted items. So I'll put them to the side if you're thinking about it. Just $28 for our Dala horse, and he is 8 inches. 8 inches.
Awesome. He's a good size one. Him's a
Right.
good size feller.
Good size feller.
All right, baby. I'm gonna start my first item at 20.
Okay.
And it's so cute. I found this little guy out and about this week, and he is straight out of the 80s. And he is a little scarecrow, light up jack-o'-lantern fall buddy. Purple hat, little crow on his hat, cute little jack-o'-lantern style mouth that shines out. And then he shines through at his hips and down here through his corn and his little jack-o'-lantern at the base. So he is pretty sweet. I would consider it almost like a nightlight. When I was a kid, I remember that was one of my favorite things is to leave on a little nightlight. If I had to get up and go to the restroom, or if I had to get up and get a drink, as a kid, a nightlight was always one of my favorites, especially if it was, kitschy and cute. I still have the original one that I had in my room when I was a little kid. It's a little cupie. Anyway, I love these. Night lights are sweet, but they also are nice for some illumination for your fall display. And he is just cute. No issues. There's a little hole right here where the light shines out the top, and it's made like that. So no chips, cracks, or issues. Also, the light kit is nice. It's just a little pinch bulb, and then you can replace it with a nightlight bulb if you need to. But I will send it with its bulb. And what'd you say, honey?
I was just saying you can change the color of the light bulb too if you want it to be orange or something like that.
Absolutely. You sure could. Even red would be cute.
Oh, yeah.
So 20 on this little guy, straight out of the 80s. Really cute. Size-wise, he's not super big, let me tell you for sure. We are right at 6 3/4 inch. So he's almost like 7 inches tall. So $20 on my little nightlight if you are interested. Super sweet fall scarecrow. Crack me up. Our Vuvu's having a bloody beer. I love it. Yes. You two got on a kick while y'all were here.
I haven't had one for a long time.
I know. So thank you for looking. If you are interested, $20, he's yours.
Put him in a field of corn.
Put him in the corn.
Put him in the corn. All right, so we're moving right along. Bumping them. I've got a Reiku piece. Oh wow, kind of looks good with my sweatshirt. Yeah, it's good.
Yeah,
real nice. I'm just starting this at 28 because I did get an excellent deal on it. There's no damage, and I love the style on this Reiku piece. So, hey John, it's great to see you. Corn. You've got a double handle, so you've got a nice ear effect going on, and then the slender in the middle is beautiful. And then you can even see where it's been kind of curved up here. You can kind of almost see hand marks, which is really beautiful. Yes, it's like a teal. I'm going to get in close so you can see. That is coming in pretty much true to color. It's a little bit lighter than what you're seeing just because it's darkening my camera. But yeah, you have like a teal blue, and then it models into like a dark brown and into, you even have some golds popping in there. But on one side, you have that almost like an X kind of going by. And then on the other side, you have more of a bronze look down at the base and some really cool textures, different textures. You can see like almost straw or some kind of lines that were in there when it was baking.
Got it, babe.
Okay, thank you.
I'll bring the scarecrow back after this round for Ginger and Rosemary. Perfect. No worries, ladies. Thank you.
Thank y'all. And yeah, the style of it almost has a metallic look to it and very shiny, but then you have the very raw pottery for the handles and the top. So I'm going to go ahead and count it down. I did want to show you the stamp. I believe it's NC, but it might be NCI. I don't know for sure. But you have the stamp from the actual artist itself. And like I said, no damage at all. It measures right at 10.5 inches, and we're going to count it down. So you can have kind of just a marbled look, or Reiku.
Yes, it is, Amy. Isn't it pretty? I know. Lisa, thank you so much for talking to us about pottery too, because this is something that I love finding when we're out, and this one is beautiful. Just a really nicely done piece. Yes.
It really is. A lot of neat textures to it. I've never seen one with such a nice stripe because that all had to be laid out before firing. So I think that's pretty cool. Thank you, Anne and Susan Jackson and Susan Arvuvu for your bids. We're counting it down from 15, 14. I just have to say, look at Skipper. He's sleeping.
Oh, buddy.
12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Yes, we got some dark arts going here.
No, it is gorgeous.
This looks great with wildflowers, anything like that. Natural stuff coming out of it.
The sheen is delightful. It's a good one.
It is.
All right. So Ann Dimkin at 32. Susan, you're 40. Came in right after the bid in, sweetheart. So Ann is going to take it at 32. Congrats, lovely.
Congrats, Ann. Beautiful.
Thanks both for your bids. Thank you so much.
That'll go nice with Ann's other one.
you guys were asking about the scarecrow, rosemary and ginger. It was at 20. If you want to go ahead and put in 20 for the scarecrow, and then I'll do a quick little countdown, and you just let me know who's in. So 20 for the scarecrow. Here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Ginger is in at 20. Thank you, Ginger. Congratulations. He's cute. He's super cute. He'll look great in your stuff. Awesome. Thank you so much. Rosemary, if you wanted to get in, now's the chance. Otherwise, I've got a bid end coming from Lisa. And there it is. Awesome. Thank you so much, Ginger. Coming to you. Congratulations, sweetie.
And it's back to you.
And it's back to me. All right. Fantastic.
I mean, I can take it now.
No, baby, I got it. No worries. No worries. All right. So this is such a cool piece. And these are trending big time right now. If you have yours from the 70s, get it out because they're cool again. I'm not kidding, especially with young people. So this is a hand-tooled leather purse. It is in good shape. It's got a few marks on the inside from like pens that were in it once upon a time. But it is lovely. It is definitely probably I would say 60s or 70s. And what's cool about it is if you look over, oh, and David, I am starting this. Hold on. When am I starting this at? Apologies.
Okay.
First, did I not write this down? Holy cow. I'm sorry. Hold on.
Okay.
Here it is. Okay. I had it written under something different. That's why I couldn't find it. Woo! Back. Okay. I am starting this at 39. And these are going anywhere right now, truly. Like if you go to any of the boutiques downtown here in Colorado Springs, in Denver, these are going for about $90. No kidding. And it's because they're cool again. Tooled leather is a thing. And the kind of country western leather thing is really hot with young people right now too. And the only reason I know that is because we know a few people who sell at the boutiques here. So obviously I'm not in the know, but the back has the Mayan calendar on it, which is just so cute. And it has an agave plant and then the mountains, which I think is fantastic. So likely it is from Mexico. And then up here, you've got a bird on it. And you know me, I love anything with a bird on it. So it is in such good shape. Let me show you the inside. All of the pockets are there. And this is how we can tell it's really old.
Yeah.
The inside is marked still with the Dymo labeler, Mona Mendenhall. That would have been her name. And you can see these marks are pen. So that would be like a ballpoint pen. So if you know how to remove that, great. I did not, so I just left it. And then you have this inner pocket that works. Zipper's still good there. You have a compartment here. You have a middle compartment as well as another one here and a little outer compartment for your phone. So it expands also. Look how nice and big it is. It's actually pretty decent sized, Amy. You could cram a lot of stuff in here. Let me give you a size, honey. It is 11 by 7.5, and then expanded. Like if you had it full with stuff, right? Mm-hmm. Expanded, you're probably about 4.25 inches wide, so it holds a lot of stuff.
Yeah,
and I just think it's beautifully made. Here, I'll show you also. If you look at the design this way, there's your bird. Isn't that pretty? And the leather is in good shape. It was a little dusty. I could tell wherever it had been. It had been sitting for a while. So I cleaned it up with just a damp cloth. And of course, you can always condition the leather. But look how pretty this little design is that's tooled on the inside too. So definitely a groovy 1970s tooled leather handbag. Yeah. And then the drop on it is like this, and it has a little button here. And I think from everything that I know, this button would have been here. So if you are out and about, or you're a biker and you want to button this to one of the saddlebags or else something else, you certainly could. And then here's the drop, and it just plain leather strap, as you can tell. So Karen is in at 39. It is such a cool one. Very trendy right at the moment. Again, if you find these vintage tooled purses in boutiques out and about, you will see they are going for 95 to 120.
Right.
The handle, even on eBay, the cheapest one I saw was like, I think it was 48. Let's see. It's about, the drop on this is 10 inches.
Yes,
So I'll drop. Yes, this has the Mayan calendar on the back with the agave and the mountains on this side. And then the bird, you can see almost kind of looks like a peacock, maybe even a roadrunner. And then the florals. And then when you open it, you also have this tooled section here. All of the braiding on the leather is there. The little side gussets even have floral mountain design. It's just really sweetly made. It's a cool vintage purse. So I'm going to start a countdown. Karen's in at 39. If anybody else wants to get in on it, and it's just a little latch closure like this, right? Now is the time. 15 seconds. We are at 39, looking for 40. Here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid in. Wildflower, it is a cute one. It's trendy, girl. I know. I know, Karen, it is. Yes, I see you. Going fast. Very nice piece. I hope whoever gets it loves it. All right, Wildflower, coming to you, baby. Congratulations. Thank you.
Amy.
And thank you guys for the bids, Karen and Karen. Thank you guys so much. Congratulations, AIM.
Awesome. That was wonderful. Love tooled leather. And yeah, Karen Chase said that she had one from the 70s from Mexico that she doesn't have anymore. And it reminded her of that. I thought that was cool.
If you can ever find it or grab one, they are seriously, they're trending and they're so expensive.
Yes.
All right. Thank you guys.
All right. I'm playing some Halloween on this one. We've got 3 different choices. Some are vintage, some are not. This one is not vintage, but very collectible. So it's a ceramic skeleton mug from 2010. 2010, and on the bottom it'll show the little label. And I never heard of this company before, but it's May Co. And you've got copyright 2010 on there. And it is just like what you would expect from like the 70s, those kind of pieces, very ceramic, very hand painted and raw. There's no chips or damage to it. Just a little bit of crazing. Yeah, here's a little crazing right here. I'll get it to focus in because I definitely want you to see that. It's like a long line of crazing. There you go. You can see right there. But otherwise, yeah, it's structurally in great condition. Great for a pen holder or pixie sticks, candies, even Tootsie Rolls, whatever you want to put in there. I also have this guy. He is freaky, super freaky. Now, I think they make some of these newer generation where they have light up eyes and a battery and all that stuff. This is from 2013 Spirit Halloween. So on the bottom, you have this little marking. And we have somewhere in there, March 2013, I believe that is.
Oh my gosh. So he's on his way to vintage.
Yes, he's on his way to vintage, and Spirit Halloween, very collectible. He has not been sat outside or anything. He looks nice and clean. And he's got his little arms. They look like someone has tacked them at time, or maybe that's just the way they were made. I'll show you the glue there, but I think that's originally how it was made. So you can definitely turn the hands if you want to. But yeah, it's just a nice little blow mold. He doesn't light up.
Zombie gnome. I love him. I know, Susan. So spooky, right?
Yeah, very spooky.
He's rabid.
Yeah. And then my last choice here, it's a ceramic piece. And I believe from the 90s. I can't date it for sure. Maybe 80s.
It's 80s, babe.
80s. Okay. Thank you. Ceramic pumpkin, and he is one where you just put a candle underneath in a little dish or something, and it'll light right up in his mouth and his eye holes and all that stuff. He's got a little heat vent right there as well, and that's in great condition. Let me light him up. Let's light him up.
Light
But
'em up.
they're all 18 $18 each. The pumpkin is about 6-inch diameter, and then this is how we burn things.
He's so cute. I cannot resist that little face.
He
I
is. He's
love
very
his
cool.
little like sideways, like, ooh,
I
ooh,
know.
oh
Yeah,
no.
there we go.
There you go. Oh, he's precious.
He just lights up nicely, so you can
Mhm.
definitely just set him by a window or on a table. Of course, put
And
a bigger candle in there, but I just use a little tip of a candle.
he came with his original Art Mark box.
Yes, and he'll come with his package in that. Um, and then, of course, we had our skeleton guy.
And what era was Skelly from?
Skelly is actually from 2010.
Cool.
2010 Mayco. Thank you, Anne. All right, and we're just going to turn this guy's little face, just trying to keep that candle from coming over. And now that we have Anne and Dennis both in, we'll go ahead and count these down. Just going to do it carefully.
So cute. That looks really great with Zombie Gnome and the little Punky
Yeah.
and the Skelly. I love it. Those are
All
great.
right. So let's count them down. Thank you guys. 15, 14, 13, 12. The gnome is 16-inch tall. 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid and spooky, spooky skeleton.
So cute.
Ah,
I know. I love the zombie. He's so good.
okay.
Our Vuvu is in. Oh, Dennis, when you're bidding, honey, don't say what you're bidding on. Just the amount is fine.
Yeah.
All right. And then there's our Vuvu. Watch out. Oh my gosh.
Oh,
Okay.
there's our bid end.
So bid in from Lisa. Thank you so much. Our Vuvu is going to take first choice at 21. And
Okay.
then Dennis is going to have second choice. We know what you're going for. And then Anne. Okay. So our Vuvu, Dennis, and Anne in that order. Thank you, friends. No worries, honey. You're good.
Okay.
He's haunting.
I'm hunting.
I love that too. He's definitely a Roman gnome. The scary kind. He's spoopy.
Where'd you go?
Where'd you go? Okay, our Vuvu, let me know, hun. Then Dennis, and then Anne. And we will wait. That scary man. Oh my goodness.
All right, Susan, we got you for our scary man.
Dennis, you pumpkin doll.
We got you for a pumpkin.
And Anne, do you want the Skelly mug? Just let David know.
Yep. Yes, I am the scary man. I am the one that knocks
It is
over
you.
stuff.
All right. Let's.
Anybody want to bid on my tiny candle? It's a very rare size. It also leans.
It's got a nice lean to it.
Little feller.
All right, where to go now? Oh my gosh, I don't even know. Let's do this. What, honey?
Oh, I just said thank you guys, and Anne, thank you so much. We got you for our skeleton.
Thank you guys. Congratulations. Fun. All right, Dennis, you are at 50, and I'm not sure on what. And our Vuvu's in for a buck. Okay.
All right.
I think they're sitting on you, honey. Okay. So this is a cutie. I am starting him at 44, and he is straight out of the 1950s, and his name is Dapper Duck. Dapper Duck was a head vase produced by the Acme Ceramic Corporation in the 1950s in Japan. So you can see we've got Acme ware made in Japan, and you can see on Dapper Duck's glaze that there is some crazing. And if you don't know what crazing is, that just means that the glaze over the piece has a crackle to it, which naturally happens with age. So this is a cute piece from the 50s. He is very dapper, and his eyelashes say it all. Hard to find little dapper duck piece, and there is a female. If you ever have, I've sold the female before too. And these are hard to find in good shape. So the hat has no chips or cracks. The inside is nice and clear. These are great for makeup brushes, anything in your vanity tray. I love the fact that it's a little cutie pie duck. He's yellow and got kind of like sponge paint accents with a little polka dotted bow tie, sweet blue eyes staring at you, and look at those lashes. Hello, David.
So weird.
Such a
I love
cute
'em.
piece. I love anthropomorphic head vases, among some of my favorites. Also, this guy is in the head vase book. We are right at 4.5 inches tall, and the brim of the hat at the widest part is 3.5 inches wide.
Yeah.
So super cute piece. Definitely like a rosy pink complexion around the eye. And then you've got that yummy yellow. Thank you for the reminder, Phil. That's right. All right, friends. I see bids at 44 and 45. Thank you, girls. Much appreciated. Let's do a countdown. If anybody else would like to get in, now is the time. Really excellent condition on this head vase. No issues. Here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, looking for 46 or more, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, looking for the bid end. Again, Acme Wear, 1950s, Japanese anthropomorphic dapper duck head vase.
So great.
Yay, welcome. Thank you, friends. It is so nice to see all of you. Welcome in. Super cute. Oh, coming to you, Bree. She will look so cute with your stuff. Ginger, your 48 came in right after the bid in, sweetheart, but I appreciate all of your bids. Thank you, guys.
Great bidding. Yeah, that was such a fun get. Is that the first time you've ever gotten one of those?
No, that's probably the third time I have sold that one.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's cool. All right. I have an item that Sarah found for me, and oh my gosh, it is awesome. Now, this is one of those things that I promise you I will put every effort into shipping to get it there safe. It is a really beautiful vintage, very vintage shadow box. Now, I am starting this at 85. The reason is most of them are priced, all of them are priced over 200. All the soles are about 200 and over, and that's with them empty. If you get one with a little kimono fabric doll, it's called a maiko, a dancing doll, they go up into the 4 or 500s. So I'll tell you a little bit about it. Now, first, I'm going to show you on the top. This top piece of glass is in there, but it's not like super secure, so I wouldn't turn it upside down while you're doing stuff, cleaning it or anything. It is one that's tacked in, but very carefully tacked in. So I'm going to show you how the woodwork is done. You see, they're put together with these little bands of wood all the way around on the top. And that is also done in the bottom, but I'm going to show you by flipping this over. You've got the Japanese stamp here. It's so hard to really see. I haven't even looked it up. I didn't want to turn it over. But you see the symbol there by the maker, I'm guessing. And what's cool is this is made with real kimono fabric. So the back gold and the gold down at the bottom, that's all kimono fabric, and would have cased originally a doll that is called a maiko, M-A-I-K-O, which just means dancing child. So it's great for crafters too, Dennis. I tell you what, I found a vintage model car, and it was, to me, I mean, it was valuable, but to me, displayability, it was kind of like, it just looked like a toy. You put it in one of the shadow boxes that are made for a model, it instantly just makes it look its value. So
Yeah.
this is just an authentic Japanese piece. Oh, I'd say 90% of the ones that you can find online. Oh, a shrunken head. Yes, please. If you can find one online, most of them are being sold from Japan. So finding one in the States is a little bit harder, but you can do it. But it's going to cost. So
Yeah.
with that being said, this is one of those pieces that you have to be fairly certain you have space for. It's 10 by 9.5 by 8. So the great part about it is you can look down and see it from the top, see it from the sides, and then of course that gold you can make it as morbid or as festive as you want.
I think too, yeah, if you're into vintage taxidermy, I know a lot of people are. Great for a little taxidermy piece, an oddity, a curio cabinet.
And
For something expensive. And it's great because once you put whatever in there, you don't have to dust it anymore.
yes,
Hey,
it's
hey,
great for
bonus.
glass.
Oh
It is
gosh, be careful. Don't let that fall against the glass. It'll break it.
sometimes
I'm so
not just
scared. I'm like,
okay. But
no.
no, seriously, glass, anything in it really can display nicely. It doesn't have to be Asian. It
Yeah.
just was originally made for those beautiful kimono dolls. So
Yes.
just think about it if you're interested. I did not see any damage to the wood, any issues. It is just aged properly, no nicks or cracks. And the back side of this right here is just like a solid board.
Yeah.
So
Hi,
yeah.
Tracy.
Hey Tracy, it's great to see you.
That's
Another
there you go, Susan. You never knew.
yes, tax.
A taxidermy beaver. It's a little
Right,
small for that beef, but I mean,
right.
maybe. Okay, that's sad. All right, I
That
can't
is
think
sad. Too
of no.
sad.
Too
Um,
sad.
thank you, Tracy. It is a beautiful find, and I'm so excited you're going to get it. Tell me what you're thinking about putting in there. I'm going to tell you size one more time: 10 by 9.5 by 8.5. So
Yes.
really good size. Yeah, I know. Well, and what we'll do is we will fill it with soft paper because in the door and on the sides you can feel a little poppy, so there's vibration. So you just pack it in and we'll get rid of all the vibration. So,
Yes.
oh, Tracy's putting her owls in there. Great idea.
Gosh, for your owls, Tracy.
I
Yes.
love that. See, do I have I'm gonna just I'm gonna put a little owl in here just so she can get a taste. All right, let's count it down. Thank you so much, Tracy. We're gonna start from 15. Oh, look at this little fella.
Little biscuit.
15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 6, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Thank you, Tracy, for your bid. And thank you, Sarah, for finding this for me. I probably would have not even noticed it or seen it.
I was thrilled 2 pieces to find it. And when I felt it, I was like, oh, this is old.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Thanks,
Well,
Lisa. All right. There's our bid in. And Tracy, congrats, honey. That is going to look so good with your stuff.
thank you, Tracy.
Perfect. Sometimes somebody buys something and you're like, man, that went to the right person.
Yep.
There you go. All right. So this is a holy grail. I will kick myself for selling this.
Oh, I know.
I'll probably never find this again. It is ultra, ultra, ultra hard to find. So I'm starting this item at $48. The only other one that's listed even similar to it is listed for $225. Okay. That being said, here it is. So this is such a cool piece. First of all, let me show you the back. We've got made in California. And so I went to find out information about what I have. And it says on it, hi, Glamour Puss. It's got a little mid-century looking footstool and then this fabulous mid-century pink kitty with green accents. Now, right there in the middle where that is, there probably would have been a little rhinestone right there. You could certainly easily replace it with a little rhinestone. I have rhinestones. If the buyer would like me to replace it, I'll do it for you. However, that's the only issue with it. There's no chips, there's no cracks. I think she had a rhinestone. So that still being said, that really doesn't have anything to do with the value.
Right.
So this is a California pottery piece. You will see a couple that are online that look like this, but the cat is blue. That's the one that's $225. And there are no other pink ones. None. So I know, Karen, when you find a piece like this too, that is just crazy hard to find, in the kitsch world. It's so exciting.
Yes.
I've never seen another one, and I probably will never see another one again. So it has the two little divots on each end where you would feasibly put a cigarette or whatever. Please don't put anything out on this.
Yeah.
It's too cute. No, don't do it.
Don't do
I
it.
would use it for a trinket dish. Its glaze is great. There are no issues. It is a very expensive little mid-century kitschy piece. 8.5 inches long by 4 inches wide is the size. And yes, as you know, Amy, pink is rare. Anytime you find something in pink, usually that's mid-century, it's worth double anything else that's in a different color.
Right.
So yes, of course I'm not gonna ask 225. That's nuts. The one that's on whatever it's on, I can't remember, for 225. Nobody's gonna buy that for 225, but it does at least lend credibility to how rare it is, right? So yeah, that's a good one, Phil. I know. What's new? What's a cat? Whoa, whoa, whoa. So it's a rare design. It's very cute. I can replace that little rhinestone right there with a silver one, which I believe would have originally been silver. I have rhinestones. I can replace it easily if you want me to. If you want me to just leave it, that's fine too. Look at her little lacy mid-century snowflake necklace.
Yeah.
It is just a crazy rare piece. Again, if you know, you know. Very hard to find, and that's all I got. So 48 on Glamour Puss. If anybody is interested, it is a really cool, really rare one.
Yeah.
And if it doesn't find a home here, no worries. I know it definitely will on eBay. So check it out if you love it. I know, Susan. 48 on Glamour Puss. Again, made in California, California pottery from the 1950s. The goodness of mid-century kitsch.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much.
All right. Oh man.
I know.
Bug.
It'll
So
find it. No worries.
so I've got a couple of beautiful art pieces. These I'm doing as choice for 52. With that being said, that's about half of what they go for, especially in this condition. So I'm going to show them both at the same time so you can see what they look like. They're about 16.5 inch long. And these are what I'm considering most likely their original frame. In fact, they have to be. So you've got that nice small frame here. And what's cool about these pieces is I'm guessing they're lithos. There's no marking for litho, but they are signed by the artist. And this artist is actually known for making recipe art. So she made different pieces with that would have the art mixed in with the recipe that was really popular in the 70s. And so these pieces were from 1972.
What's her name?
Only one has the sticker on the back, so I'm going to focus in on that. Her name is Marlene. So original design was by Marlene, but the company that sold them is Sovia Janis Inc., and they are on Fifth Avenue in New York. And they were an art distribution company, so they picked art and found art. They really specialized in like groovy and retro art, and they would then distribute it and sell it. So gave different artists during that time an outlet to sell their artwork. And so these pieces were produced, not a lot of them. So when you see these out with this kind of artwork, they genuinely do go up higher. So this first one here is sweet and sour spare ribs. I thought that was cool that you have that in there. And you've got Marlene's little signature right here. And then I think we have it, yeah, right here as well. And that was 1972 by Marlene. And you've got the whole recipe beautifully written down.
Like that font too.
And that's handmade, hand done font. And then hand colored, handwritten, drawn.
Like
all of
water.
it. I love that style of font up here. Very popular in the 70s. And yeah, I think the colors are epic. Great for a kitchen, also for like a dining room. So there's that one, that's the spare ribs, and then this one is port wine cheddar, and that is great for the wine bar. So the bottle hanging out in some basket with the cheese. Oh my gosh! And then on this one, yeah, 1972 as well. And we've also got her signature up there. And then
So
I
cool.
like the fact that she's got cheese in between each little item there. So yeah, very nice artwork, hard to come by, and very sought after and expensive. So if this is your vibe, or you want this vibe going on, these you can get one, or you can get both. They're 52 each, and they measure 16.5 by 8.5, and they both have their hanger original backing, and but only one does have the original sticker that was on the back.
Yeah. And believe it or not, this is half of what they go for. They're really collectible. Um, maybe with people, yeah, definitely a kitchen decor item for sure.
Very,
So,
very much. Yeah, the last one that sold on eBay was 90, and it was smaller than these and different one,
yeah,
but same artist. So thank you guys. I'll put them to the side.
no worries. Those are really cool.
Yeah.
All righty. I am going to go to my antique piece of the evening. I was super thrilled to find this, and it really caught my eye because of the daisies. But what's funny is it was so filthy when I found it. It was just like black brown sludge all across here. Well, I cleaned it up, unearthed the daisies, and it's gorgeous. So I am starting this at $46. And it is French, believe it or not, all completely hand painted, 22 karat gold paint all the way around, lots of little swirlies. And I'm going to show you, it's signed by the artist. And the best I could see is B, and then the last name would be like Lalum, Lahlum. What do you guys think? I think that's
Yeah.
Lalum. Otherwise, what would those letters that look like LB? I'm pretty sure it's B Lalum. So it is signed, and I found out it is Limoges. This is a company that created these pieces in the Limoges region of France. By the way, Limoges is not a brand; it's a region. And E and Co would have been the brand, and that stands for Delineers and Co. I'm going to spell it for you because I don't know if I said that right. DELINIERES and Co. And they were a porcelain company. This would have been made between 1893 and 1915. That was the best range of dates I could get you. But we know that it would have been made in that time period based on this particular company. So let me give you a beautiful view of it. Again, this was so filthy when I found it. It was black and brown up here, and the more I got to see the daisies come alive once I washed it, I was thrilled to pieces. You also have these really pretty hand painted, every single bit of it, of course, is hand painted, but the really pretty hand painted little green oak leaves. So it's almost like oak leaves before they're turning for the fall.
Yeah.
And then you have the lines from, I guess, what you would consider the branch, perhaps, of the tree come down and almost give it kind of a panel
Yeah.
effect. And then they go away towards the bottom. So it's such a unique piece. I could not find one like it. Size wise, let me tell you, it is 9.5 inches tall. Widest part on the bell at the top is 5 inches. So 9.5 this way, 5 inches this way. And it's a stunner. Now, the gold on the inside, as you can tell, is definitely worn a bit. That would be probably from use, putting flowers and different arrangements and so on in it, because they did actually use a lot of these pieces. And again, I love the fact that it is Limoges. This company was known for being in the Limoges region of France, so we can call it true Limoges.
Yeah.
It is gorgeous. It is in nice shape. There are no chips. There are no cracks. There's a little bit of worn gold right there. Other than that, that's really pretty much it.
Yeah.
It is, yeah, you're right. Fell straight out of the Gilded Age, indeed. So again, dates on this between 1893 and 1915 for this company. It is, yes, made in France. It is stunner. And if anybody wants it here, $46. I was so thrilled how it came out once it was cleaned up.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
coming to you if anybody would like it. 46 on the D&Co France. Comps on these pieces usually start in the 90s. $90 and up. Yeah. Is it weighted at the bottom for balance? This little piece right here, maybe wordsmith. I will tell you, it's not easy to knock over. So perhaps, yeah, it may be, but it's such a stunner. If you want to get in on it, it's an antique piece of French porcelain. And look at those gorgeous daisies. It would make a beautiful Christmas present too. And you're not going to find another one out there. I could not find another one with this particular design or by that artist. So thank you guys for looking. $46 on my pretty Limoges girl. If you want her, she's available.
Very pretty. Yeah. That is so pretty.
I know.
So I have a couple of items here. We're going to do these as sets. I have a set of 4. Oh, let's go ahead and come back to Sarah.
You know what, Dennis? You are the only person in, honey. I'm just going to give it to you. It's yours. Thank you, Dennis.
All right.
Congratulations.
That's amazing.
It is freaking nice. I agree, wordsmith. Thank you, guys.
All right. Well, congrats, Dennis. Very cool set or piece. So these sets are going to be 4 glasses each in each set. And let's start off with our Christmas themed. Let's find it. I thought it was written on here. No. Wait a minute. All right. So you've got the really cool Christmas designs. Let me pop the yellow out. And these were made in the 80s by Culver. And this one is called the Potpourri, Christmas Potpourri pattern. And these are the double old-fashioned glasses. And so you're going to get a set of 4. And I meant to measure these. They're a little bit taller than some. So these are a little over 4 inches tall, which most are about 3.5. So a little bit taller. You could definitely use them just for water or any kind of drink, obviously. But you've got that beautifully frosted glass. And then each little square has their own little design. All the gold is done in 22 karat gold. And the gold is in really good condition all the way around on all of the pieces. There was never a gold rim on these.
No.
The rim, the gold is just in the square blocks and in the little icons. But yeah, you have trees, Santa, a bunch of different things, Christmas balls, candy cane. Just really great for kiddos, very 80s in my opinion. So let me show you, we've got the whole set, 4 of them to be exact. Yes, Christmas Potpourri design by Culver. And I imagine Christmas Vacation, they probably had some in their cabinet somewhere. So all 4 of these are going to come together for $30. And they're in excellent condition. And then I have another set of 4 that just happened, different place, but just happened to work out. And these are very iconic, the owl with the crescent moon. These are by Couric, right down here. And we've got a set of 4 of these. I know, I do too, Karen. And you've got that really cool owl in the 22 karat gold. Good focus. And on these, there's a little bit of wear on each one. Just a little bit. And this one actually doesn't have any, so I already lied. But this one doesn't really have any wear. One of these definitely. Here we go. So like this one has a little bit of wear you see on the moon, but it's still there. And the owl is in excellent condition. This one here has just a little bit of wear, almost looks like clouds coming over the moon. But that's it on that. And then this one here has just a little bit off right up at the top. Yeah, put the eggnog in there. Yeah, hand wash only for sure. But they're nice and clean, and they've got tons of years left. And of course, these others, the Culver pieces, are from the 80s. And yeah, they definitely have quite a bit of life left. These are a little over 4 inches tall on these. And then the owl ones, I'm just going to put one up there just because I don't want to get too heavy there. But the owl ones are about 3.5 inches tall. And they both have that nice thick base, so it keeps you from having rings on the table. So, all right. Tracy, I see your bid. Thank you so much. I think I know what you want. And so if anybody else wants to get in, you can.
I
Um,
agree with this. Whiskey with ice or a little bit of Ttbsarahc.
oh
Uh,
yeah,
yeah, pretty darn good. Although we don't really drink much anymore. Our barware is just sitting.
yeah. The day after always hurts. So
Yeah, it hurts too much.
hurts too much. All right, so let's count them down. Thank you, Tracy, for your bid. If anybody else wants to get in, we have two choices. So counting down from 15, thank you, Dennis. 14, sorry, 13, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Looking for 31. Or our
Cute.
bid end. Thank you,
Yeah,
Tracy
those.
and Dennis.
Thank you guys. I know we were both thrilled to find Culver and Karak glasses on the same day. We
Right.
both like, heck yeah, that's amazing. All right, there is the bid in. So Tracy Shepard was the first person at 30.
Yep.
So she's got first choice. And then Dennis, I see you were going for owls. I know Tracy's going for owls, but if anybody wanted Christmas, let us know. All
Yep.
right.
Tracy, I got you for the owls. And yeah, at 30, if anybody wants them, Culver from the 80s, just claim them in the comments. Thank you
And
guys.
they're in great shape. Yes.
They
All right. Congratulations,
Thank
Dennis,
you.
Tracy, and thank you for your bid, Dennis. Congratulations. Okay, Dennis is speaking Christmas.
You
I don't
won't
really
regret it.
they're really good.
They're awesome. I got you, Dennis. Thank you.
They are. Okay, friends, I am going to let's do some choice of squeaky friends. And these are some of my favorite finds this week. This, oh, you guys know how rare this is. So I'm starting these at $29 for choice. Both of these are more on the rare side when it comes to squeaks, and they're also in pretty darn good shape. So we'll start with Little Miss Thing. This is a Dreamland Creations squeak from 1956. And she still squeaks. She's still soft. Like her little body is still soft rubber. You know, sometimes after a while these harden up and get gross. Her face paint is like perfect. Just a little bit of paint loss right there on that cheek. But like the pink outfit she's in is also perfect. Sometimes you'll find these and the little belly and face are just played off of them. Somebody played with it. Now, my favorite part about this little Dreamland Creations girl is she's got her hands on her bottom, and we have our little butt sticking out of her jammies. I know, she is so cute. I love these. She comes in blue and pink, by the way. There's also a boy version of her. Here is the info right there. Dreamland Creations 1956. As far as Kitsch goes, she's so collectible, so cute. The Dreamland Creation babies are some of the more nicely made squeak toys from the time. So she is in what I would consider for a squeak really good shape. And she is your first choice at 29. What a little cutie pie. All right. So the next choice is I collect this stuff to die for. And this is Alan J from 1960. It does still squeak. So you can tell. Did you hear that, Lammy? So
She
you
doesn't
can
care. She cares not.
yes, that this has been kept in pretty darn good condition.
Yeah.
Now, this is a basically the same pattern, the same mold as the ceramic Arnart dogs. In fact, I have this exact same dog in blue in our bedroom in ceramic.
Yep.
So, very hard to find pieces. This is very hard to find kitsch. Yes, it's a flatsy. If you're a kitsch person, if you know, you know. Tilso made a lot of the flat-faced original ceramic ones, but this would be considered a flatsy. She's got a little wear, a few little dirty marks here and there, but nothing crazy. She has a little mark, where is it? Right there, where it looks like maybe she was set up against something that bled into her, or it was a little marker or something. Little paint off that nose, which could easily be restored with some black paint. But I'm going to leave that up to the buyer if you're a restore person or not. She is excellent. This, again, very hard to find piece of kitsch. This little gal once upon a time used to go for about 80 bucks. Kitsch isn't going for what it used to anymore. However, this design is, again, very hard to find. This one is totally iconic, and 29 is a great price on both of
Get
these.
it while you can at that price, because like every vintage and antique piece, they go up and down in desire. So
Yes.
yeah.
So really cute little collector pieces, great squeaky kitsch toys, and would make a wonderful gift for a kitsch collector too. If you know someone that loves this kind of thing, these would make awesome stocking stuffers.
Yeah.
So $29 for your choice of Dreamland Creations baby or the little Alan J. Oh, and let me show you. It says on him, Alan J. 1960. Right there. Okay. So 1956 Dreamland Creation, 1960 Alan J. These are very hard to find kitsch. FYI, once I put these on eBay, they will be gone. So if you want them, grab them here. All right. Thank you.
All right. Those are great. And to find a squeaker that actually works too.
I know.
Thank you, Karen. Yes, please hit that thumbs up. We're not even halfway through our sale, so we've got much more coming. So this next piece is going to blow out, so we'll change it. So this is a beautiful Hager piece. I was not able to find a solid white one like this one online. There's a couple with like brushed gold and blues. This is from the 50s by Hager. Before anybody jumps in there, I just want to note there's a little flea bite under the bottom. It wasn't on this. I just wanted to double check since I've got all my light on. Yeah, it wasn't on this piece, just on this piece. And it hides under the rim, so I didn't see it until I got it home. Oh my gosh. And even with the light on, I can't see it. Sorry, guys. There it is. So it kind of blends in because it does have that texture right there. That's just a little like flea bite that is just flaked off. It's not really too sharp. Just wanted to note that. And then when you put the lid on, there you go. So that's how you'll see it. It's right there. But it just, once you back up, try to find it. Find Waldo.
It's not
So
possible.
it's a nice condition piece, really. A beautiful covered candy dish. And the lid itself, very atomic. The lid itself, you have like that brass top, hourglass shape. It's in there nice and tight. Underneath, the glaze is all nice and clean. The screw that is originally in there never had moisture, so you don't have any rusting. So the lid itself, excellent, fabulous condition. And then, of course, the base, great condition as well. They shellac them so thick.
Mm-hmm.
You can barely see the Hager up here, and then the number down here. It took me a while to figure it out. I actually had to look online. It's R1730, R1730, and that's that's the mold number for this style. So when you search it and look, you can find online that they started making this shape, this model number in 1957.
Wow.
So definite 50s mid-century, and just a really beautiful shape to it. It isn't too top heavy, so it's one of those that if you bump the table, it's not going to just top over. It is definitely a secure piece. And yeah, you can definitely stylize it any way you want. Put it with your brass pieces.
Googly
Yeah. And yeah,
it's stunning. These Hager pieces too, the white speckle glaze, there's so many different pieces that go in this. And our friend Susie has hers displayed up high, and it is stunning. All of them are very modern, of course, really fabulous MCM pieces. And yeah, this definitely made us think of her. She has this one.
Totally, yeah, and it's elegant is a good way to put it for sure. And I think it stylizes a room pretty quick. If you're like tipping over to the mid-century like atomic vibes, this can push you over and give that really really cool style that you're looking for. But it measures right at I didn't even measure it. I think it's 12. No, I'm wrong. It's 10. It measures right at 10 inches tall to the top of the knob. So Hager from 1957, 58, with that beautiful textured glaze, excellent condition. Just asking $48. All right, and I see Susan Arbubu in. Sorry, I'm trying to read the comments as at the same time. But yeah, it's a really beautiful piece. I'm so excited to find a home for it, and was so excited when we got it home because I never untaped the top, and it was just that one little flea bite. And it's right there. Just want to show it one more time so you can see just a little itty bitty
Yes.
fella.
Oh, yes, the orange stripe one, our Vivo. I know what you're talking about. Yes.
Oh yes, yeah, that would look great.
Yeah,
All right.
it's very mid-century. If you're a mid-century lover, you certainly know Hager.
Oh,
It was definitely a brand that was sold in a lot of furniture stores as
yeah.
well as Lean.
And I like the white because you have other stuff with color. That can get real busy. Set it with white. Just
Classy.
really cool, classy. Yeah. All right. Well, thank you guys, Susan Arbuvu. We are going to count it down. All right. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Thank you, Dennis. Yeah, this is coming in just a little bit. It's the Valencia pattern with that really cool color. Anything white with it is just phenomenal. Yeah, definitely pops. All right, well, there's our bid end. Thank you, Susan Arbuvu. It is all yours for 48. Thank you.
Awesome. Congratulations.
Yeah.
Beautiful. All right, friends. So this was such an unexpected find. They just keep finding me. I swear to you,
I
I
know.
don't plan on bringing Kokeshis every show. They just keep finding me. And could I leave this little set of them behind? Well, heck no. So so I'm starting this set at 44. All of them are going to come together, and they are in a little display case that is marked right here. I'm going to show you. We have like cone head kokeshis, and all of these, FYI, are baubles. They are bobbleheads. So they have their little bobbly heads. We have her in pink and him in kind of a fuchsia. And then we have this little couple of fellers. Let me turn Gray's outfit around here.
Arbuvu said, "You're killing me."
I know. Our Vuvu, again, I am not trying to find
No,
kokeshis.
it happens.
Keep finding me. And so there's the little gray friend, this little red one. I love his little tummy. She's in her kimono in red, and look at that bow on top. And then we have, I think, an older couple. Aren't they cute? And of course, they all come out. They're not stuck in there. So, if you want to take them out of their little display place, certainly can. None of them were marked on the bottom. The only marking on the entire thing was on the little display case. So
Right.
I thought, these are precious. And again, they found me and I was like, oh, these are so cute. So the display little case, you could definitely set somewhere. It does not have a hanger, but if you wanted to hang it, you definitely could just glue a little paper clip on the back and then it's got a hanger. So I know, really cute. I can't help it. I know, I'm sorry, our boo-boo, not sorry. Like, I was like, I have to get these. All right, so I'm going to start a countdown. If anybody else wants to get in on kokeshis, FYI, they are from Japan. They wish you good luck, good fortune, prosperity, and these particular ones are little bobbleheads, so they are just super sweet. Yeah, they are more on the rare side. These little sets go like 90, again, like $90, and I'm like, I found these at the thrift store for $7. Okay, so yeah, I know. So I was like, well, I gotta get them. So here they are. All right, let's count them down. Here we go, guys. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10. Oh, and see the little gold speckles on the back? 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Everything that I found, they are probably 60s. Our Vuvu, I know you're kind of the expert on these, but everything that I found, likely they date to the 60s.
Yeah. And to have the whole set is amazing.
I know. Aren't they precious?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're really cool. Thank you. There is the bid in, and that is a great deal, our Vuvu. Thank you so much, girl. I'm trying to.
All right. Twisting the knife. Love that, Helen. Let's twist the knife on some birds. I'm just kidding. So I've got a pair of birds, and they're art glass. I'm gonna just show them together like this, just so you can just take a gander. Oh my gosh, they look so beautiful online too. Some things don't translate nicely on camera. These are.
Yeah,
Let's just talk about them. They're from the 80s. They're coming together rather than choicing them out. They go for about 30 to 40 each. But I thought I'd pair them together, got a good deal. So 45 gets you both. And you see there it says Jussi Glass. And that is a Scandinavian artist. He's actually from Finland. And his art glass is very well known for being obscure and having different textures to them. So rather than just having a pure piece of glass, which he does have some different pieces like that, he went on to start making different stuff where like the tips have different color of glass. So that's actually a silver glass that is there on top of the black. I think yeah, it's a black glass. You call it amethyst, but it's very thick.
it's black.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so I'll show you.
And
See how thick it is there.
yeah, it's like mirror glass,
Yeah,
basically.
yeah,
And then there's frit on the mirror glass, which is like, what would
yes.
you say, babe? Iridescent, maybe?
Yeah, very iridescent, and yeah, his artwork. He used a lot of different elements to try to make him have texture and different things. So these, appear almost like silver, but that is just a silver tone glass, and then the frit is almost like carnival glass kind of tone. You've got golds and purples in there, just adding some texture to it.
It's
But
really
look at that. The head has a really nice look to it. So I'm going to show you. We've got. I believe it's probably a partridge, but I could not find a for sure bird what it would be considered.
it could
So
be, I feel like it could be either, honestly. They're just abstract enough to partridge, um, quail, prairie chicken.
I saw one listed as a dodo bird. So yeah, you could definitely get in there. They both have their stickers. And hey Perry, thank you. Yes, it's Dennis. It's both birds are coming in this set. So yeah, both birds. This one here is 6 inches long. This one is 5 inches long. And
What's
yeah,
the name of the glass again?
and yeah, so it's interesting because the name of the glass, the artist, is Justice Rihimaki, so Jussis, and then the last name is Riihimaki. But these birds have been grown to be called Justin Lassie birds. And so when you look online and find Justin Lassie birds, they made birds in all different styles, and then also some of their birds were included in other collections or collaborations of different types of birds.
And you
So
said these were from Finland, right?
Finland, yes. So he was originally from Finland and did all of his work there. And I think he stopped shortly after the 80s, like mid 80s, he stopped working, but his works were still being produced after that under his label. So yeah, extremely collectible pieces, and they're considered high-end art glass.
Yeah, you
So
can tell by
yeah,
the
you
way
can
they're
definitely
made.
tell.
Yeah,
They're
we both came upon them and we're like, these are really striking.
yeah, they
And I
really.
like too that there's two different tones
Mhm.
with black and then the mirrored glass. It's
Yeah,
lovely.
it really is. I've never seen anything quite this nice out in the wild, and you've got your pinched off tails, and yeah, they're just beautiful. I thought, yeah, got to keep them together. They're kind of like ma and son or mom pa. So thank you so much, Perry. Yeah, art glass like this, definitely they're about 40 to 60 sold prices right now, but most of them are asking about 90 each. So
Yeah.
good prices on these, no damage at all, and they come with their original stickers right down here where they're. And I like the fact that they put their stickers uniformly in a spot where you can keep it without seeing it. So
Yeah.
very smart. So
Now our Vivu's in at
I
46.
know, right? I know.
Um,
And these are birds that I will kick myself for selling eventually. I'm not a big bird person. I'm a dog person. So that helps you. So Susan R. Vuvu's in at 46. Once again, both birds coming together. Let's count them down. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Thank
those
you
are
guys
really
for your bids,
yeah,
Susan and Carrie.
so
So
good.
appreciated. And
Well,
yeah,
either way, yeah, you're getting a great deal on some really high-end art glass from Finland. Yeah.
yeah,
Beautiful for your collection, indeed.
for sure.
Oh no. Popcorn, that's right. Looking for that bid end mods. Thank you guys. There it is from Lisa. All right. Our Vuvu coming to you. Congrats.
Congrats. And thank you, Carrie, for your bids. I'm going to keep looking for more. Trust me.
Those are the first time we've ever found those. And once we saw the other pieces that they did, we were like, yeah, these are really great.
Yeah.
Really, really, really good.
Thank you.
Okay, David, we have beaver stuff to do. It's time. It's way past time for beaver.
Okay,
Usually,
let me write this down real quick.
so I feel like we got to do the beaver item, but I will go ahead and do my items.
Yeah, do your item, and then I'll do Beaver will be next. You hear that one, Anna? She's excited.
Winona, you're next. Okay, so
Roll.
16 for choice
Okay.
on these. And the first one for choice is this mama hen. And just so you know, she has a hairline right there, but it doesn't translate to the inside. So it doesn't compromise the piece, and I couldn't leave her alone. She is a cute little mama hen from the 1950s, made in Japan. There's our Japan stamp. And on the inside, we see she is sitting on her little eggy weggies, and her eggs are the salt and pepper shakers. So really a cute piece. They have their stoppers. Darling for the stove. She has a tiny little cold paint loss right there and right there, but she's such a fun piece from the 50s. And we love our little chickens. And she is just such a cutie. So she is going to be choice number 1. We have our chicken with eggy weggies on the nest shakers. Second choice in our kitschy fun stuff is this little bug jam jar. And I own 2 of these actually myself. I found one over the weekend in Denver. This little guy is made in Japan and super sweet. Originally would have had like a little spoon, a teeny tiny little spoon with a pointy end that would look like a stinger. Now, this one doesn't have the spoon, but I will tell you, you can get teeny tiny spoons elsewhere and put it in and give this baby a stinger.
Yeah.
So, no chips or cracks. Look at those lips. So cute. This is a blue bee bug, and it is a teeny tiny little jam jar slash what we would consider like a salt cellar, right?
Yeah.
So just so cute. Love it. And those are our choices. So I see the bids, friends. Thanks so much. So we are going to choose between our chickie and the egg. She does have a little hairline right there, but it does not compromise her in any way. Or our little jam jar bee. So cute. I love these kitschy 50s Japanese ceramics. Let's start a countdown, friends. Here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10. Dennis, you don't have to write what you're going for. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Yes, our Vuvu.
Your cards.
I have the pink one too. So super, super duper cute and fun. Thank you guys for all of the bids. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. And just looking for the bid end. All right. Love it.
Yes, and
All
there's
right,
also
here is Lisa. So Perry took the bid at 21. Perry, do you want the chicken or the bug, or you can take both? And then Dennis, right behind it, 20, sweetie. I think you were going for something. It was bug, I think. Yes. Susan Lee, your 22, honey, came in right after the bid end. Perry and Dennis are both in, but if one of them passes on the second item, no, Susan, we'll get to you. Okay. So Perry, you are the winner and going to take the chicky. You got it, sweetie. And then Dennis, that is going to give you the bug. So congratulations. Thank you guys.
guys.
And thank you for the bids. Yay.
All right, congrats, Dennis and Perry. So guess what, guys? It's quick claim beaver time. We've never done that before. What do you say? Winona, come on in. Here we go. Hi, guys.
Hi, Winona. How's it going tonight?
Pretty good.
Pretty good? Okay.
Pretty good. So,
What's your insides, Winona?
You'd be surprised. I've got a couple of little fun tweets. So we're going to do them as quick claims because I didn't want you guys to like go too high, because if you pay, too much for something, I would feel bad. And I'm a beaver. I don't want to feel bad. I don't have time for that. I got to chop wood and all that. So, hey, buddy, can we? Okay. So Winona, what do you have? Well, I've got a wooden piece in my back, and another piece, but I'm not going to tell you what it is. But I will say, it's extinct.
It's extinct.
Oh, big word for Winona. So here we go. We're going to do a quick claim. So I'm going to tell you a number, and you just have to type in the number and type in the word beaver. Okay. So
All right.
I'm going to count down from 3, 2, 1. Quick claim, $12. Beaver. Go for it. Go.
Type in the word beaver. Quick claim, $12 beaver. You can't get anything in there. What's going to happen with the beaver?
Beaver 12. Beaver 12 coming. That's me. All right.
Hey, Brad.
Oh, Brad, I've heard about you. I hear Arkansas has a lot of trees. Mm-hmm. All right. Shall we look inside, Winona? Here we go. Here we go. We have one item, and it looks like a wooden kitty cat.
Ooh, he's cool.
That's exactly what it is. All right.
Don't eat it, beaver. Do not eat it.
All right. Oh, don't stick me there. Oh, and we've got a dino pin. Oh my gosh, what do you think? That's cool. I didn't know that was in there. All right, so we've got the dinosaur pin.
It's a bronzy vintage brontosaurus.
Brontosaurus and bronze, and we have our wooden kitty cat. So those are our two
Brad,
beaver choices.
Karen, Dennis, Susan, Phil. All right, in that order. So, Brad, what would you like? Would you like the wooden mid-century kitty or the vintage brontosaurus? Let us know. So, Brad's going to take the cat. You got it, honey. Thank you, Brad.
All right, Brad.
Freestone, would you like the brontosaurus brooch? Or you can say pass. And then to Dennis, and then to Susan, and then to Phil.
No, that's so fun.
Let us know in the comments, and honey, I will be right back.
Oh my gosh, she's going. Oh, do you think she's going to get us some treats? I bet she's getting us some treats. So, Phil, anybody wants this? Or is Winona putting it back in her hidey hole? I can put it back in my hidey hole if nobody wants it. Oh, all right. So, Brad got the kitty cat. And no worries, Prairie Stone, you can pass. If anybody wants the dino pin for $12, just let me know in the comments. All right, good job. Good job, Winona. I'm going to put her to the side. She did just wonderful. Thanks, guys. Yeah, and if anybody wants this pin, just $12. Yeah, it's a really cool pin. No worries, Susan Lee. And then on the back, it does have a marking. Right on the... That's hard to get in on. 1986, I think. So that is available. All right, my next round, I'm going to go ahead and go on to a bar item that I just absolutely love. So we're going to start this at 48, and this set generally goes pretty well online on eBay. I have the cocktail stir, which is great. You have the double spout, and then it comes with 4 of their really cool little roly-poly glasses. So they just sit and they have that nice little curved bottom. I know, poor dinosaur don't have a place to go, but we'll bring him back for the recap. But yeah, so it's going to include 4 of the roly-polies and then the large mixer. Now you can get one of those glass mixers, find them at thrifts and that kind of thing. I was looking for one, I couldn't find one. If I find one, I can always hit you up. Oh, Trippy, cool. Trippy, Winona saw that. Thank you so much. Trippy is taking the dino.
You got it.
Trippy.
Thanks, Paul.
That's so great. So you're going to get the Culver, and we've got the Culver marking right here. Focus. There we go. And you've got that 22 karat gold with the aqua blue diamonds all the way through, and that's the Valencia pattern. So no damage at all to that. It's a little foggy. You could definitely clean it up a little bit better than I did, but it's in good condition. And then the 4 little roly-polies, all for $48. The gold and the aqua, really great on those. Yeah, very Mad Men. The mixer itself usually goes between 30 to 40, and then of course the glasses, just depending on how many and who's needing them for the set. But they do stack as well on the roly-poly, so you can technically display it, something like that, in your bar area, or if you can find a really cool display set for the 4, there's different kinds of little carriers for that.
What brand was this again? Was this Culver?
Culver.
Yeah.
And they did this pattern in the early 60s, the Valencia, and they did the aqua, and then they eventually did different colors as well. So every couple of years, Culver would introduce a different color into that pattern. So yeah, really nice color. No major wear, just regular wear. They've been definitely taken well care of. And, you know, a lot of people talk about those little bar glasses that are really collectible right now. These little guys are definitely fun to find. Yeah, yes. Great for, they would be considered more martini or cordial type of thing.
Yeah.
Everything that I was seeing online.
Whiskey would be okay too. I mean, I think, you know, if you're drinking straight whiskey, you don't want a big glass of it anyway.
Right. It's just usually something that you're mixing. So you're going to mix the drink in here. And then you're just going to, yeah. So pretty much any kind of mixed drink would go well in those for sure. But yeah, I'll just get you in on that gold because the gold really shows all of that design work.
And then you can see the little stars that are inside the aqua diamonds.
Yeah, it's just spectacular, the whole design. And they had the whole set. So you get the tumblers, you can get the pitcher, you can you can get the pitcher, and you can get other things too, low balls, high balls.
Yes.
Hello, all those kind of things. So all of it coming together. Oh, that's awesome, Karen.
Got the high balls in blue gift from Curiosity. Yes. That's awesome. Me too, Karen. Me too.
So yeah, just $48 for the whole set. Very Moroccan. Yeah. Nice Moroccan kind of design going on there. Italian as well. So I will put it to the side. Thank you very much. I just wanted to let you know the mixer itself is 9.5 inches tall. And then those little glasses are just over 2 inches.
And in really good shape.
Yeah, very nice.
All of it's in good shape. All right, you guys. Thank you so much for looking. Oh, Dennis's N. I'm telling you, it is such a beautiful set. You will not be sorry.
And yeah. If I find a real glass stir, I will just email you and let you know and send you for cost because I just didn't have time to find one and I would have included it. So let's count it down just in case. Thank you so much, Dennis. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Yes, so classic. I'm so happy for you, Dennis. And if I find any more in this pattern, of course, we always grab them, but we'll give you first dibs. So.
Gorgeous.
All right. Thank you. Good. I don't see any other interest. I'm so happy for you. Thank you.
Dennis, congrats.
Thank you, Lisa.
Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. All right. So I have a piece that is daisy-fied. And anytime I find daisy stuff, I grab it.
Yeah.
And I thought this was beautiful. Now, I am starting this at $32. This originally would have been a cookie jar. It's by Metlocks of California. Again, dates to the 50s. Had a lot of 50s stuff tonight. It would have had a lid that had a daisy on it. Since it does not have a lid, is this not the coolest planter?
Yeah,
Um,
I would break the lid and just keep it like that if I had.
Honestly, it's the lid's cute, but um it's so cool, just like it is. And I saw another person online too that had one without the lid, and she put actual daisies in it, and it was gorgeous. So this is Metlock's Poppy Trail from California. It has not one chip or crack or issue. It is stunning. And it is marked on the bottom, but it's super hard to see because it's under the glaze on the white. There you go. So you kind of have to catch that in the light, but you can see it says Medlock's Poppy Trail, California.
You're right, Amy.
And it's another California pottery company that made the finest, lovely, beautiful things in the 50s. I love all California pottery. I have yet to meet a piece that I didn't like. And there was an entire pattern of this. So there were cups, there were plates, was an entire Metlock set, and this was the cookie jar. Now, the fact that it is now a vase, so flower power, I agree, wordsmith, so sweet, makes such a nice gift too, because daisies represent love and friendship. And I like the little yellow bow on it too. And it almost looks like grass or kind of like a stem pattern at the base. So size wise on this, again, makes a great gift too. Why would you ever want to buy a planter for a plant when you can use something vintage and recycle it? 5.5 inches at the top opening, but the actual size width wise is more like 7.5. And then height on this piece, we are right at 9 inches. So it is a nice little sizable piece. It is an excellent shape, makes a great vase. You could even put like a little topiary tree in it. There's a lot of different things. Yeah, I agree. Great gift with flowers. And if you know somebody that loves daisies and loves mid-century flower power grooviness, this is such a beautiful piece.
Yeah, it is.
I will tell you, when these sell with the lid, they go for about $80 to $100. So I felt like that was fair without the lid for 30. So yeah, pretty spectacular. Metlock's Poppy Trail from the 50s, groovy, pretty daisy design, and would look lovely with a plant in it. Flowers. You could do all kinds of stuff with it, but yeah, it's a great piece from the 50s. If you want it, 32 is what I'm asking. Thank you. Thank you.
Wow.
Yes.
Yeah. Daisy stuff is so hot too. And I have something pretty hot here. Another find of Sarah's. It's hot. We paid for it, but it's still hot. This is legit from the 70s, a foil backed mirror. It would have been like a carnival prize, that type of thing. But it's the Beatles, and that's all I have to say about that. It's just so cool. It is original foil backed. I did put a new board on the back instead of the original cardboard because it was sliding. The frame, the original frame that it's in, is very crude. So I wanted to have it to where the frame or the actual mirror itself was in there nice and solid. So it is ready to hang, easy to hang, no damage to it at all, just old and kitschy as hell. You see all that glitter in there. That's the foil backing that's inside. So you have the mirror and then the foil backed. You can see a little bit of foil up here is where the design is. So it's all still intact, no wrinkling or anything. And it measures right at 7.5 by 10.5, but the mirror itself is 5 by 8. 5 by 8. So yeah, you're right, Phil. This would make a great Christmas gift if you know anybody that loves the Beatles. These do go up there, definitely, especially if they're in their original frame.
That is a good one. Yes. Makes a great gift. If you do love the Beatles, shoot, gift it to yourself.
Yeah.
But we were thrilled because normally when we go to estate sales, anything that's Beatles is $50 and above.
Yeah.
So we were thrilled to pieces to find this at the antique mall.
Oh, thank you, Phil. Well, yeah, and that's exactly it. This is one of those items that someone wants it. So if you know someone that loves the Beatles, this is a great gift idea for sure.
Oh, I
Uh,
hadn't heard about that, Laza. Are they making a movie?
really?
Ooh,
Oh,
let
that
me
would be
know.
good.
Laza's in the know. What do you
Yeah.
know?
Hopefully, it's a really good docu-series type of thing.
I don't think I've ever met anybody that didn't like the Beatles. I
Yeah.
mean, I suppose it's possible, but
Yeah,
I
well, I know when I was younger, my dad was an Elvis fan. So I know that that was like the battle back in the day. You either were a big Elvis fan or a Beatles fan, um, but a lot of people liked them both. But a lot of the big Beatles fans weren't as big on Elvis.
yeah.
Yeah, let's count it down. Thank you, Phil. I love that. It's going to be a Christmas gift. Let's count it down: 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, and the best thing, you can't see yourself in it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Did it. Thank you, Phil.
Awesome. Casting for them and the girlfriend's wives.
Oh,
So cool, Laza. Oh my gosh. Very cool. Good to know.
that's
Yeah,
okay.
same. I did too. My parents were Beatles people. I then was a Beatles person. Yeah. Oh, maybe so. I'm
Was
not
a
a
Rolling
no, that's
Stone
not
was a
correct.
thing too. Yep.
Yeah.
All right.
Well,
Congrats, Phil.
Phil, it's rad. I
Yeah.
hope you love it. And I hope the recipient that's getting it, Phil, loves it.
Mhm.
Also, Phil, if it's going, you want us to directly mail it to that person, just let me know. Okay. Awesome. Oh, Gail, I understand. I totally understand. So I have a really pretty handmade Afghan, and it's just in the best fall colors. Does it get any more fall than this, friends? I'm starting it at 24 and it's a stunner. It is in what I consider, because I am quite the Afghan connoisseur.
Yes,
Uh,
you are.
being silly, but honestly, it's in like really, really good shape. Like no pills, no smells. I feel like this is one that Gam Gam made and then gave it to the recipient, and then they like never used it.
Yeah.
It's the perfect couch cuddler size. It has a fringe on all sides, and she even did sweet little rounded corners. How nice is that? So you've got a fringe that again looks like it's never been used. The yarn's in perfect shape. Let me give you a size on this because Sarah forgot to measure it. I
Hey,
apologize. It is 54. I think it might be square 54 by 54. That's usually kind of stadium size blanket. So it's a great couch cuddler. Perfect for the back of the couch too. My dogs love these on the back of the couch. Yeah, 54 by 54, guys. So it is beautimous. It's got a nice tight woven knit to it, and it is yummy fall colors. But I know a lot of us decorate with this color scheme year round. This is pretty much my color scheme too, but replace the gold with blue, and those are my colors. It is the gold. It's like a yummy
yeah.
kind of an autumn gold, amber, if you would. Yes. So
Hey,
pretty, and it's in great shape. The fringes are lovely. There's none missing. Again, I don't think it's ever been hardly used, y'all. It is in excellent shape. So
I can tell you
24,
talked to Amy today.
what'd you say?
I can tell you talked to Amy today. You said y'all.
Y'all, I know.
With the
She brings out my Missouri, right? All right. So Kathy's in at 24. Kathy, thank you. It is lovely. Such a nice piece that somebody spent hours literally making. So all right, Kathy, thank you for your bid. If anybody else wants to get in, we're at 24 looking for 25 on this yummy fall blanket. Wouldn't this be cute too if you were doing like family pictures to either sit on this or everybody wrap up in it? It's just adorable.
Oh, yeah.
So, all right, here we go, friends. 15, 14, 13, 12. It's 54 by 54. 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 bid end.
Yeah.
It's
Beautiful.
so good. It is. It's nice. It's probably what I would consider like a medium weight. It's not lightweight. It's not heavy. It's medium. Yes. And I love it. I feel like grandma. All right. Here is the bid in from Lisa. Kathy Plunkett, congrats. It's so good. Thank you. Thank you.
Congrats, Kathy.
Congrats. Karen, when did you get into your 70s? I thought you were in your 60s. What's going on?
Come on now. You're
What's
lying.
going on, Karen?
You're playing tricksies on us. So this little item I found, and I mean, when you pick something up and you know it's old,
Kathy?
that's what happened. I picked it up and I was like, oh, it's not a newer souvenir. When I say newer, still vintage. I was expecting vintage, but no, this is antique. This is an antique piece, definitely bronze. It might be a mixed metal, but definitely has bronze in it. And I'm going to get in real tight here. So this is the Notre Dame of Luxembourg, and it's actually Our Lady of Luxembourg, and that represents Mary, the consoler of the afflicted, which is the Virgin Mary. And so you've got the Virgin Mary right there, and baby Jesus right here with a crown, and she's got her staff. It has a particular name for it, but I forgot it. It's not coming to the tip of the tongue, but there's Notre Dame of Luxembourg.
It's a scepter.
Scepter, thank you. The
Yeah.
scepter right there. And then you have the M down here for Mary. And then on the back, you have the consoler, the heart there, basically.
Cool.
This is solid bronze and never had anything in here as far as I know. It probably had like a flat little textured cardboard or something to close it off. But what's really cool is you can feel or see when you're standing it up here, it does have a little bit of wobble, and that's because the feet are so old. They've kind of worn just a little bit, the nubbins. You can see the wear down. But you can bend them a little bit, but I would be wary of that. You don't want it to crack.
Yeah.
But so it has a little bit of wobble, but nothing to really freak out about. But the design itself is just really beautiful.
Yes. Religious art is lovely. I agree.
Right.
When I got to go overseas when I was younger in Italy, I have never seen so much religious art, and it was all so beautiful and so
Yes.
well done.
So nicely made. And these were considered pilgrimage souvenirs. So very religious souvenirs. People would go and actually see all these places, and it was a very special moment. So the fact that, thank you, Deanna, the fact that
Yes.
someone kept this and kept it for so many years, I feel like it definitely needs to find a new home. It's definitely a beautiful piece for anybody that's Catholic. If you're looking for gifts as well, a great gift for a Catholic. And it's 5 inches tall. And like I said, it's antique. I don't have a for sure date on it. But when you find the ones that were made, you know, within the last 100 years, they're more mixed metal, mostly brass on most of them, and they're going to be a little bit shinier. This is a really nice bronze and solid. This whole piece right here is solid, and then you've got the hollowed out down in the base. So if you're interested, just put in $30. I understand this is definitely a unique item, one that does need the perfect collector to find it. So thank you guys so much. I'll set it to the side.
Awesome. All right. We are at 88. Thank you, Karen Williams. 88 thumbs up. We only need 12 more to get to 100. Thank you. And Dennis, you are the one in for that beautiful religious item. Thank you
Yep.
so much.
Congrats, Dennis. I'll give it straight to you. And yeah, it's a beautiful get.
Great. Thank you so much, guys.
Thank you.
Congratulations. Beautiful, beautiful. All right. Now we're at 89. All right. So guys, 11 thumbs up and we'll get to 100. I know we'll get there by the end. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Dennis. Really wonderful.
I have something that's so freaking cute. It's painful. I'm starting it at $22 and it's just so cute. Again, I hit the 1950s jackpot this last week and this little booger is in it. So she is a vintage litho and she is an A. Lambert product. And you can see right down there, made in the USA. And then it says New York. And then I think it says something litho over there to the right. It's really hard to see. So this was a manufactured little art piece back in the 50s. These are expensive collectible little kitties. If you see them elsewhere, you know what these go for. And she's sitting at her little desk writing, and she's got little cat bloomers on and a fancy little hat. She is cute as she could be. It is a 4x5 and it's ready to hang. It does have like a little wire up here that you can hang it on, and you can see that it is an A. Lambert product. So I know it was a good week for Kitsch Wildflower. It really was. This, you can tell there's age and a little bit of worn patina to the frame, but it's in its original frame from the 50s. That's right. She's journalizing. She's keeping track of all of her girly kitty thoughts. Yes.
Yes.
Yes. I love her eyes, her face. She's so cute. Again, 4x5 on this little sweetie, straight out of the 1950s, and it's in great shape, ready to hang. Yes, and she is a clever kitty who has literacy skills. I'm doing reading, writing, and arithmetic. All right, guys. So 22, you either love it or, again, great little Christmas present too. It's very 50s, very sweet if you know somebody that loves kitties, or you need this for just that little spot. Let me know. She's available. Thank you.
That's great. I love the frame on that too. Like just finding a frame like that is
it's black and white. It's real cute.
Yeah. All right, I have a really cool piece of glass that I have no idea who made it. Let me adjust my light because you know how reds are. So this is a ruby red piece. It's not orange in any way, even though it's kind of popping in. Oh, Perry's in at 22.
It's yours, Perry. Thank you, dog.
Congrats, Perry. Great get. This piece, from what I can tell, is a dish that was possibly not used for food. So let's put some white behind it just so you can see the design. So it's like a dot pattern design. I was checking on Skipper. So you see those dots, and some of the dots, as you get to the outside, they're a little bit more stretched out. And when you look at the bowl, it sits up quite a bit. From everything I could find online, there are, and you guys, if you all know, because you guys may have traveled and seen some stuff like this, from what I found, this could be a hummingbird feeder, bowl feeder. So
really,
yeah, because it's raised up. And when I was looking online, there are pieces that are made that are for like bird feeders. So they're raised up so and heavy in the base. And with it being red, hummingbirds are attracted to red. And they're also attracted to these balls that kind of give like a different optic to it. So I think it could be possibly a hummingbird type of feeder or a bird, just a regular bird feeder. But if not, it could be. I don't know. From what I was looking at online, there's a lot of newer mod pieces that are done just like this, and they're bird feeders. Yeah,
that is so weird. Okay, I had no idea.
weird. But it is definitely reminds me of like some of the I would say fencing even type of pieces, like the coin dot pattern. It's very thick art glass, and then the dot pattern on the bottom, you feel the texture. The texture's on the bottom, and then it's visible on the top. Yes, it's bright red, not orange. I wish it would
really displaying orange for whatever reason in your office, but it's like deep ruby red. It's not displaying the color that it is.
I know, that's so weird that it does that. Yeah,
it's not. It is the rubiest ruby red. It's probably from the yellow glow of your lamp back there. Yeah. It's not. Yeah, it's displaying orange. That's so weird. It's not. It's bright red.
Let me try that. Yeah, it's just not gonna. It's just not gonna pop it in, and that always happens to me down here.
It's babe. You have like a blue tint in the office right now. It's real
well,
weird.
That's because I'm adjusting it, trying to get this to not be orange.
Huh.
Yeah. It's weird. But yes, it is a ruby red. Ruby red. Maybe try black on it. That'll help. Not really. But yeah, it's measures about 9-inch diameter. And yeah, it looks like a Jolly Rancher color. Totally. That's kind of giving you more of the ruby color. But yeah, it's nice condition. Has a really cool wave. A flat bottom, so it will sit nice and flat. So yeah, it's just a different piece, and I could not find a maker for it. So it has a nice smooth ponto bottom, definitely a nice piece of glass, and I've never seen it before. So
yeah, do any of you guys know? It's beautiful.
Yeah, Yeah, just let us know. But yeah, 25 is definitely a beautiful piece. Great for Christmas time. Put some silver balls in there or gold balls. So, yeah, the yellow from back here is definitely giving it a
Yeah,
warm.
it's that lamp that's
Yeah.
throwing it off.
All right. Thank you guys.
Darn, I hate it when stuff doesn't show right. That's so frustrating.
Oh, I know.
Not a lot we can do on our end. It either shows right or it doesn't. Darn it. All right. So I have another mid-century piece. Again, it was a good week in mid-century goodies. And this is gonna start at 29. It is a Metlocks tickled pink pitcher. Now, Metlocks, as you know, is the brand that made a lot of 1950s servingware, plates, bowls, cups, saucers, all that good stuff. And they had various different patterns, and this is the tickled pink pattern. It is very mod. It's a speckle, as you can tell, kind of like Franciscanware also has a bit of a speckle. And then it's got these really nice little geometric pink areas and then some like little hashes. So it's super modern, very cool. And the other side is just plain, it is blank. It's also not marked on the bottom, but it is the tickled pink pattern and it's very, very mid-century. So I know some of you collect this pattern. I know Karen's daughter collects this pattern. So if you need it, I've got the picture. And this would have been made between 1958 and 1965.
Oh, wow.
So truly a mid-century piece. And it is in great shape. There are no chips. There are no cracks. There are no issues whatsoever. That's some sticker scuzz that was on the bottom. And it is such a nice piece. So 29 on the Metlocks Tickled Pink 1950s picture. It is a great size too. At the very tallest part, which is the spout, you're at 10 inches. With handle, two spout is 7 inches wide. Okay. So yes, Sue, it's great if you like this pattern. Definitely it will go with your pretties. So yes, we are super close, guys. Need 4 thumbs up to hit 100. Thank you so much.
Yes,
Here
thank you.
we go. 15, 14. Thank you, Sue, for your bid. 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we are looking for the bid end. Thank you, Sue. This is Metlocks Tickled Pink Vernon Wear from 58 to 65.
Awesome.
Yay.
Love the shape of that one.
Thanks, Dennis. I know. I love it. It's been a good week in mid-century. So
Yeah.
there's the bid in from Lisa Girl. Sue, it's coming to you, sweetie.
Yes.
Congrats. Thank you.
Awesome. You know, my next round, I have 2 different choices, but this is the first choice in there, and it just really, just seeing that picture, this would look so pretty with it. Not trying to pressure you, Sue, but I'm just saying, and we went to a different place. It's just all the mid-century style stuff was just so cool finding this week. And so this is Stengel from Trenton, New Jersey. I'm going to pop in here. We've got our original little stamp. And antique gold is the style, and then the pattern or the mold is 3942 by Stengel. And you have that really beautiful brushed gold. It's called antique gold, but yeah, a brushed look to it with that aqua popping through. Come on, Sue. No, but seriously, I'll be your boy named Sue. And it has, you know, it's an ashtray, but you can definitely use it for other things, a wiener holder, put your brooches and different things like that in
At
there.
least 4. I mean, at least 4 on those little divots for hot dogs.
Bam.
See it?
Cool. Yep, I see it. Oh, it used to be Fulper.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool. I think I learned that, but I forgot.
I
But
learned
yeah.
that from the Antiques Roadshow. No lie. I really did.
And that is so fun to put on in the background when we're just working, learn stuff every time, even when we watch another episode that we've seen before. So thank you, Dennis. It's a really beautiful get, no damage at all. And Stengel pottery is very collectible. So good
Yeah.
piece. The other one in this choice, now if you know me, you know I like wooden pieces. This is primitive. It's a primitive pestle. pestle in the cone shape. It's let's see, did I measure it? Yeah, 11 inches long. These do go for quite a bit more than 18, but I'm just offering it at 18. I love the fact that you've got all that wear still on there. It's not like grimy or anything, but you can see how many times it's been used
Oh
and
yeah.
ground in. A lot of times these were just sold as, yeah, these bigger ones, so you can have it and you already have that bowl at home. So like if you have a wooden bowl, a primitive wooden bowl to display, this would be great to display in there. Not
No
meat, no, it's more about herbs and different
fruit.
types of, yeah,
Yes. Like I know that my mom used one of those too, and she would like extrude fruit and like make jam and stuff like that. Yeah.
and yeah, you look at that, you can see all of the wear. And instead of just throwing it away and getting a new one, just keep using it and using it. So it's just a primitive piece that I think it needs to be displayed somewhere. Applesauce, yeah, definitely
Yeah,
can
use it. I mean, it's still great for use too.
definitely
A
use
lot
it.
of people, yep. Do you remember the apple peelers that would clip to the table and then you would throw the apple on there and then you would turn the crank and it would peel the apple? You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah,
David, touching the tip. That's weird.
that's why I start laughing. Lisa, I'm trying to show an item. Come on, we're all children, aren't we?
Oh my God.
But yeah, so it's a cool piece. I just think it's neat. It has age and it has that wear. Tells a little story, and it kind of looks like a torpedo or
Yeah.
something. Uh, so yes, I will stop, Lisa. We're going to count down. Thank you, Dennis, for your bid. So we have our beautiful ashtray by Stengel, or our primitive antique pestle with a whole bunch of love. So let's count them down. 15, 14, yeah, 13. You can find a way to make it into a Christmas tree. 13, 12, 11, 10, somehow, 9, stop, 8, 7, 6, 5, 3, 2. All I'm going to say is it didn't fit in the beaver. Okay?
Leave it to Lisa to get everybody's mind in the gutter. Lisa.
Damn it.
Cheers.
Where are you, Winona?
Oh, Winona.
All right. But
Oh,
you could also turn it into a sock darner. Just saying. Oh, Dennis, I'm pretty sure you want the ashtray. Just let me know in the comments, ashtray or pestle or wood. So, I know, right, Dennis? All
y'all
right.
are just wrong for that. I don't even know what to
Yeah.
say.
So just let me know. It's
Yeah.
not me, Lisa. You did it all.
Congrats, Dennis. Pretty sure I know what you're
All
going
right.
for. Yes.
Congrats. And if anybody wants this, grab it at 18. Otherwise, I'll send it to Lisa.
That ashtray baller. It's really cool.
It is. It's a beautiful one.
Okay. Let
Thank
me
you.
say where I am. Oh, I've got a cute little friend. This is starting at 22. And I own this. And I mean, mine is like pretty much identical to this. And it is super cute. It is a skunky wall pocket. And he is a match holder, originally designed to go in the bathroom. So then, if it's funky in there, you would take the match and you would strike it on his little chalk bottom. You can see I just left that mark on there with my match, but you can see the bottom of his feet is rough. So you could do a strike. Let me see if I can. Oh, God.
Those matches are old, so they may not.
Okay. They may not. But
Yeah.
this is the gist, guys. Nobody's going to really do this anyway. But mine in my bathroom, I have displayed with the matches. So you would take a match, you would strike it on the bottom of his little feet, and then you would let your match burn in the bathroom. It's ready to hang. It has a hole here and a hole here. Again, dates to the 1950s, and some of these actually date back to the 40s. So you would strike a match as your potpourri, let's say, and strike it on his bum. No, it's normally his little feet, honestly. And I don't know if these matches are just old or what, but because it would be hanging flat on the wall, and
Right.
then you would go and like rake it across his little tooties.
Those matches are old. We got them from an estate sale, and who knows how long they were sitting somewhere.
I don't know. It's not working for me, but
It's some
that's the way they used him
yeah.
anyway.
Hey,
So
home.
yes, he's very cute. He's glazed, as you can tell. And on the back, it does say his brand, which is D. Lee. And it's kind of hard to see. You have to catch it in the light. There it is. It is D. Lee. And again, these date to the 50s. And it is a match holder for your bathroom. So pretty stinking cute. And 22 is what I'm asking. I will send it with some matches if you like. And yes, he once upon a time you would be able to strike on his little feet and he would light a match. So pretty cute. Again, exactly identical to the one I have in my skunk bathroom. If you want him, he's yours for 22.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you.
Awesome. Yeah, moisture.
I feel like they're not doing squat. Yeah.
That's usually how it goes. My next round here, I've got a really beautiful hobbyist piece, and it is a blue and green swirly, just a beautiful design. The shape, it leaves, you got the 1, 2, 3 leaves, and then the dip in the middle. Dennis is in at 22 for your
babe. Thank you so much,
Dennis.
So cute.
We're gonna have matching bathrooms. But yeah, I love it. But it also almost has an arrowhead look to it when you are looking at it, kind of like this, almost a tree as well. But it's just a different look to it.
Great.
The hobbyist was most likely Hitchcock. And yeah, that's all I have to say about that. But we do have one little spot. I almost forgot. A little itty bitty flea bite. And that's just like the top glaze, so it's not sharp or anything. You could definitely touch it up, especially since it's on the bottom. But just wanted to show that. Otherwise, excellent condition all the way around. You've got your little marks here where they sat it to dry. Really nice drip glaze. And yeah, shellacked really nice on top. You don't really see much crazing at all. So it's definitely usable. You could definitely, put your carrots, pickles, and stuff over here. Put your ranch dip right in the middle.
That is beautiful. Yeah.
So I thought it was nice.
It's nice, and it's almost and drip glazes are a reactionary glaze, so that means it causes a chemical reaction when it is dripped onto another glaze, and then that's how you get all of that rich color that comes up through it. So pretty hobbyist piece, and probably, what would you say, babe, 60s?
Yeah, I would say 60s, maybe
70s,
but I would say 60s. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
cool.
It's nice divided, so definitely usable for a server, or you could get really crazy and do displays in it, however you want to do it. But yeah, just $24, and it's about 12 inches each way. So
awesome.
We just need one more thumbs up, guys, and we'll hit 100. How about that?
Hey, that is so wonderful. Thank you, Phil.
Yes, I'll put this to the side. You can also definitely put a hanger on it and put it up like on a plate wall. Would be kind of fun too. So,
indeed.
I will bring it back for the recap.
All right. I think this might be my last item. Is that right, baby?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. This is my last item. And then we will go into our recap. So stick around if you didn't get to see the first of the show. You might get something you wanted. All right. This is made by Van Briggle. It's a pottery company that was created here in Colorado Springs, where David and I live. So, ironically, living in the home of Van Briggle pottery, we do find a lot of it. This one was found at the thrift store, and we were very excited about that. I am only going to start this at 24, and that is based on a little flea bite right there and right there. Okay. And again, you can tell it doesn't take away from the piece. You can't tell at all. It is on the back side. But I wanted you to know it does have flea bites. Now, that being said, this is also a drip glaze piece, and you can see the reactionary goodness that causes that shiny, beautiful color to come up through the reaction.
Yeah.
So it's like a brown, and then lots of yummy amber, taupe, and even a little green that is coming through. Great piece. It is signed also, best part, by Anna Van Briggle. So it is signed on the back side right here.
Yeah.
This particular piece dates to the 70s. Anna did a lot of this glaze, and then she also did a really pretty black drip glaze that is very popular in a lot of the Van Briggle pieces as well.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
we just hit 100 thumbs up, friends. So
guys.
yay for all of us. Thank you guys, chat and mods that got us there. Much appreciated. Thank you. Thank you. Yay. Yes. Everybody pat yourself on the back. Job well done. Thank you.
Yes, thank you guys.
Yeah, it's a beautiful piece.
Great.
If you love Van Briggle pottery or you collect Van Briggle, this is a nice one. What's great about it is, of course, it makes a really pretty little serving dish, but it also does have a hole on the back. So if you wanted to hang it on a plate wall or you wanted to hang it as an art piece versus using it, you certainly could too, because it's got that nice little hole and you can put a heavy duty nail and you would be good to go.
Yeah.
So Van Briggle, made by Anna in the 70s, straight out of Colorado Springs. And I am just asking 24 on this piece. Does have a couple little fleas, but man, it's such a great piece.
Yeah. Well, when you see these, the reaction, that whole thing that you were talking about, like the way they were able to control it to make the design blows my mind. Because when I look at this hobbyist piece, yeah, it's beautiful, but they didn't have really any way to control where the colors went and for the
Right.
design. This, they frosted the tips of the leaves. I mean, they just so
Oh,
much
yeah.
goes
A lot
into.
of technique. Yes.
Yeah,
A lot of technique. Yes. And artists and Anne are both gone. So these artists no longer do Van Briggle. Van Briggle pottery is no more. In fact, the building that is downtown has been turned into an office building. So yes. 24, if anybody wants to snag my piece of Van Briggle, perfect for fall, perfect on through Thanksgiving. Thank you. Thank you. All right.
yeah,
And that's it for me, guys.
that's
All
beautiful.
right.
Well, do we want to start our recap?
Let's do a recap. Laza, it's yours, baby. No worries. It is yours. Thank you so much.
All right. Congrats,
Congratulations.
Father.
Thanks, Paul.
That was awesome. Okay.
So, thank you. Thank you.
All right. So, yeah, we're going to go through this recap. And if you see an item that you like, just enter in the name of the item that we tell you and the price. And if there's more than one person interested, we'll do a quick countdown.
Yes.
Start with our big old dollar horse. He is a nice, vibrant orange, not as yellowy orange. There we go. So orange, 8-inch dollar horse. He is stickered with his original tag there, partially there, ACTA. And so yeah, he's a larger one. I would do what did I have? Oh yeah, I would do 28 on him, even though he's a big guy. But I would do 28 on this dollar horse. Just put in Dala, DALA 28, and he's an 8-inch fella. So he's a big guy. I just showed this piece, and this was $24. Beautiful blue and green serving dish. Great for you got Thanksgiving coming up. Great for a relish tray for sure. So
Relish tray the hell out of that thing.
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. $24 and just this one little chippy on the bottom. No problems with the actual structural. So 24 dish, and then I can't believe it. Just $18 for this really beautiful antique pestle, and it is 11 inches long. If you have a primitive kitchen, great to have it hanging. You can hang it like one of these type of deals, or just display it in one of your primitive bowls. So just $18. Wood cone. We'll do wood cone because that's fun. And then this really beautiful ruby red dish. I do not know the maker, but it is really beautiful with the optics, and it is ruby red. Let's block that out. Ruby red, and that is $25. Put in red bowl, 25, and
And we can't figure out the maker. Does
yeah,
anybody know?
it's very thick, luscious, juicy glass. So very nice quality. Just put in 25 red glass.
It really reminds me of Viking, but
Yeah,
it's
same.
like, I don't know what the heck it is.
You would think that I could find that online. I just could not. These guys, if they don't sell here, obviously will go on eBay. They go for about 100 each. They're in great condition. I'm asking 52 each. 52 each. They are from 1972. The artist's name is Marlene, and she specialized in taking recipe and turning and different recipes and turning them into art. Could be Ellie Smith, yes. So all of this was hand drawn and colored, and then they produced these and shipped them out from Fifth Avenue in New York City by let's see, Suvia Janus Inc. So if you look this company up online, they represented a lot of different artwork from the 60s and 70s and got it all out there.
That's cool.
So very cool artwork, hard to find, and they're in excellent condition. We've got the sweet and sour spare ribs or the port wine and cheddar, and they measure right at 16 and a half by 8 and a half.
They're really iconic too. Like when you see these, instantly it transports you back to a 70s kitchen.
Totally.
It just does. Yeah.
Yes, and they're very, very collectible.
They
and
are. I
good
can't believe
condition.
how much they go for elsewhere. It's crazy.
Yes, and
So,
they're original color matched frames, wood frames.
yeah.
So 52 each, but if you wanted both, I would do them for 48 each
Okay.
and give you a little discount on the fare.
Awesome.
And that's it for me.
All right. Fantastic.
Thank you,
All
guys.
right. Here is my recap. I had this super hard to find, very, very rare 1950s glamour puss California pottery pink Siamese kitty ashtray. I'm asking 48, put in 48 glamour puss, and that can be yours. It is 9x4 and it is crazy rare. I had these two fantastic squeaks for 29 each. And this one is Dreamland Creations 1956. Really good shape for her age. All of her pink is there. And she's showing you her little booty, hands on the booty. So she is 29. Type in 29 squeak girl, or you can do the Alan J. very rare Arnart style poodle, written Alan J. right here on the back, 1960, also for 29. And the squeak is good with both of these. So pink girl 29, yellow dog 29. And then my last item is this gorgeous Metlocks Poppy Trail Daisy bowl. It would be an excellent planter. It would be a gorgeous vase. It would be pretty as a gift. I am asking, what was it? I think it was 32. I'll do it for 30 if anybody would like it. It is stunning. 30. I agree, Norma Jean. Totally. So Daisy's 30. You can type in if you want any of that, and that's going to be it for me.
Wow.
So yeah, that is all I've got. Great sale tonight, you guys.
Yeah,
Thank you so much for all of the love. We sure had a good time. And if you are watching this on the replay and you want any of the items that we showed in the recap that did not sell, let us know right away, because those will be going to eBay tomorrow. Okay. So if there was something that you watched tonight, holler at me an email at ttbsarahc@gmail.com, and you can still get it before I send it to eBay. Okay. Mods, thank you so much for all of the love. You guys are amazing. That is right, Karen Williams. Congratulations to all of tonight's winners. Lisa, thanks for the rock and bid in, sis. You are great. And the rest of the mod squad, thanks for the backup and getting us to 100 thumbs up. You guys are wonderful. And it takes a village. I really could not do any of this without my mods. So thank you so much, guys. Super fun, Sue. I agree. It was really good. It was nice to be with you guys. I have no idea what we're doing Wednesday night. Might be a table sale, might be live shopping again. I'm not sure. We will let you know. And if you guys had fun Wednesday night, let us know. We had a really good time. We love doing live shopping. And yes, thank you guys for all being here and being such a positive force for us weekly. Everybody in this chat has been so good to us and so lovely. And we thank you for that so much. Thank you for supporting small business. It truly means the world right now, probably more than ever. So thank you. Thank you. That being said, we'll see you Wednesday night at 8 p.m. Eastern, live back here again on my channel. Watch Insta and Facebook for previews. And if you haven't joined our Facebook group, The link is in the description of this video. Go join. We have fun there. We try to help each other when we can. We post funny stuff when we can. Anything goes there as long as everybody's being kind.
Yes.
So, all right. Guys, we appreciate you guys so much. And thank you for another great sale night. It was super fun. And if anybody has any questions about anything, let us know. Otherwise, we'll get you invoice tomorrow, which will combine with anything that you purchased on Wednesday night. And then we'll be back here again on Wednesday night to hang out. So thank you guys. Thank you so much for all the love, and support other small businesses this week locally if you can, in your communities. Anybody that you know that's got a restaurant that you can eat local versus choosing fast food, choose the local, choose the small guys. Everybody's struggling right now.
Yeah.
So, all right. We love you guys. Peace, love, and vintage. Until next time, we'll see you Wednesday. Bye, guys.
Bye, guys. Thank you so much.